Welcome back, everybody. Happy July. We are back with the 6th session of Crestland, our Pathfinder 2e campaign. As usual, our time of play is always erratic. We just play whenever we want at this point. It doesn't really matter anymore. But yeah, last we left off, our heroes had arrived in the city of Southcamp, a very different place than they, saw before. One that was made by magic, shifted around. The foundation of the area and the land is the same, but the buildings, even the landscape is changed. In this place, in Southcamp, they had met a few individuals. They had finally reached the target of the destination, the home base of the Angel Feather Company. And at this Angel Feather Company, they had met a few people there, and their leader, that is supposed to be taking care of the embassy, Josanna, she was found in a gambling den to the north owned by the Sandworms. And in this gambling den, they had met Josanna and also, seen many sights in the city. They had found a few other things as well, including the churches and a couple of unsavory characters, ones that they fought and lost to. And besides that, I believe the only major thing is that they have decided on where they want to head next. Their new friend, Kosi J, offered them 3 options to where they would want to head next. He had offered them let me bring up my notes. He had offered them the fairy tale reflection, the desert reflection, or the Arctic reflection. And with the unanimous vote, the group had chosen the Arctic reflection. So, as they are leaving the Farlight Mayor's house, they are standing in front of the house, and I believe last time where we left off, the cliffhanger, or rather the last scene, was Josanna coming over, waving her hand with a big smile of violence and destruction in her eyes. She's coming over towards all of you at this very moment. And yeah, I think that's really it. Anything else that anyone wants to bring up? Anything of importance or pertinence, or no?
Didn't we get like a permit to go get like a high priest?
Yes, you did. Okay. You were able to get a permit to go get a high priest to recruit in order to help Vills solve this disease issue. However, the Farlight governor, she did also say that you would have to convince that high priest to come with you. It is not a draft. It is just a permit. Okay. And I believe besides that, there should be nothing else. So, as you guys are standing in front of this governor's house, you see Josanna, large and with her ponytail and her side cut hair. She just kind of walks over. She's smiling, and on her left hand, she has a large wooden club. You're not quite sure, but it seems to be an implement of blunt damage. It looks to be like almost like a hammer, if the hammer's handle was exactly the same size as the hammer's head. But as she's making her way over, you see Kosi J just kind of look over towards all of you. He just kind of says, "I'll let all of you handle this." And he just kind of whoosh. Stands off to the side.
I look at everyone else. I'm like, she doesn't look too happy, guys. What went on in the house?
Everyone else? Again, I'm going to have to ask everyone to talk this campaign because I can't talk for 4 hours at a time because my throat is hurting.
Okay. One. All right. Do you think she's mad at us, or?
I think. Didn't you guys talk to her last?
Yeah, she wanted us to testify against the casino people.
With the mayor?
Saying that we're like, or she like, what was it? They're scamming people or something like that?
He wanted to argue against come over here to do something. She was mad at somebody. That's all I remember. It was like I've been asleep for 4 weeks. Damn. My brain. She's mad. That's all I know. She's like coming up here to testify or something. Yeah.
She wanted everyone to come here to talk to the mayor in order to get permission to tear down the gambling den because they're scamming people. So she wanted all of you to come, and she said she would meet you here.
For
that specific task. Not for the other task that Kosi J was bringing over.
Wasn't she in the magic gambling area where you could cheat? I don't understand.
I whisper to Geralt. I don't trust her. She scares me.
Oh God!
You weren't there. You weren't there.
It's because I didn't want to talk to her. I knew we were just talking to a wall, man. Nothing was gonna happen.
No, something did happen. The wall punched me in the face. The wall wanted to punch me in the face.
Unnecessary side quest. Unnecessary side quest.
Oh shit! I think she's gonna give us a side quest. All right.
We've been dragged in.
As you guys are just kind of bickering with each other, just talking to each other, Josanna makes her way up to all of you, and she slides towards the group that was inside the cabin. So I believe that group was Baltoe, Herald, and also Mike.
Cool.
As she just kind of slides over and she just kind of just inserts herself between the three of you. Just, good. All of you are already here. Perfect. Have you already gotten the permits for us to, the sandworms?
We've gotten a permit.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's multiple of them, so multiple would be good. All right, who's on the list first?
I don't think we got a. We didn't ask for. I didn't know about a permit. We're actually just. I didn't know we were supposed to get a permit for the sandworms. What's going?
She looks at you, Geralt, and she's just like, "You're no part of this, robot."
Oh, okay.
Whoa! This robot.
I guess I'm gonna go find.
Kosi J just standing over towards one of the trees. He's like talking. He actually is somehow he has appeared with a couple of skewers of food. In this
I'm gonna go find that company from McGolf. All right, guys. All right, see you guys later.
Josanna, it seems that we have been perplexed with a different quest. We cannot fulfill your request right now.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
This is of the most utmost importance. The sake of Angel Feather is on your shoulders. You are all high-ranking members of Angel Feather now. Are you going to be tried for treason in our courts if you do not help us? Are you going to try and let us down even though you've just been promoted? Especially you? And she points towards who is promoted the highest. Ah, yes. Mike. Mike. And she looks at you, Mike. You are a gold member of Angel Feather now.
Oh God.
Bring your recruits in line.
I believe as our gold member of Angel Feather, someone who was held responsible for the debt was you, Josanna.
Well, by this point, I'm already walking away, Will.
That's fine.
I'm gonna go find the company that's from McGolf.
Okay, that's fine.
I believe we should wait till all board members come and we shall make a decision by then.
You see, as just a purple pin, you are worth nothing to me, dog. I can stomp you to the ground. You don't even have a battalion for you. You have nothing. You and your smelly friend here have no say. It's between me and Mike. Mike is the only one of equal standing here.
Oh God.
My belief is that of a pin, a person's mind stands above a rank.
Well,
but I'll let Mike take it over. Go on, Mike. Tell her what you mean.
Tell her how it is.
Yeah.
Tell her to go get that permit from Maryville.
Tell her
shit.
She's in there.
Say something, Mike. Come on.
Okay. Let's. Come on, guys. Let's go get the permit.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna go inside, go back inside to get a permit for it?
Go back. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go, gang.
Okay, so
Psst, Mike, we weren't. No,
We're not
man.
supposed to grab the permit, Mike.
What are you doing, Mike?
I look around. Is she still looking at us?
Yeah, she's still
she's
looking
smiling
at us.
and waving. She's almost ushering all of you inside. She's coming with you. She's just she's smiling. She's just pushing everyone inside. She is quite large. She's extremely tall. You seem to almost think that she has giant's blood in her at this point. But she starts to push all of you into the door.
I made a mistake. Oh God.
As all of you being
Tell
pushed back
her
into
to
the
get her own
house.
goddamn permit. I whispered to Mike.
Oh, what'd you say?
Damn it, Mike, you gotta listen more, bro.
I said, tell her to get her own goddamn permit. We got something else to do.
As you guys are being pushed back into the room, I'll just go with it right now. And Tim will just go. Tim, can you roll me a? How you be looking around for this Moldavian company?
Well, I don't know. I guess how? I guess I'll be
you're asking around. Are you looking for signs? Are you looking for even sigils? It just depends.
Yeah. I'm asking around. I'm looking for that sigil, that specific sigil, the one we saw on the shield.
Yes.
I forgot how it looked like.
It's 3 bells.
Yeah, 3 bells. There you go. Yeah, triple bells. Yeah.
Okay. So roll me a. I guess it could be a society or is there an investigation check? I forget. I believe that there is, correct?
There's society. Yeah.
Is there society or investigation? Investigation doesn't exist, huh? Yeah, society.
No, it
It'll be
doesn't.
society then.
Okay.
And while you're rolling this, I'll just do what they're doing.
Fuck.
15. Oof. First roll it back, and it's a bad roll.
Yeah.
So, the 3 of you go back into the house. Into the house of the mayor, the one you just left. As you kind of go back into the house of the mayor, you guys see the same younger maid still standing there. She's kind of working and still cleaning up things. And as she kind of turns back around, she says, "Oh, did you forget anything?" And she kind of comes back, and then she sees Josanna just kind of duck her head under the. She ducks her head under the doorway and just kind of stands full length. And she just kind of looks up and down. She says, "Oh, you brought a friend. Well, the mayor actually has no more rooms for any more appointments, but I can go ahead and leave a message if you'd like."
Go on, Mike. Leave your message.
Mike, throw her under the bus.
It's so long. I can't remember.
Tell her to get her own.
Do the thing that you said you wanted to do, Mike.
It's been so long. I forgot.
Yes. Don't worry, Mike. You have a journal that you can write in. Check your journal. Oh, wait, it's blank.
As well checks on it right now.
Wait, it's empty.
Yes. Also, the Herald journal is also empty.
It's fine. I remember everything.
As you're kind of standing there, just not knowing what to say.
Yes.
Completely blank face.
I wish I
should
could
just trade
I wish I
pins
could
with me.
pick in, but I'm a low ranked member.
Yeah,
My
me
opinion
too.
doesn't
I'm
matter.
too low to even. I'm below both of you
Her
guys.
opinion-
So.
Come on, Mike. Come on,
Mike.
leader. Represent us.
Were you not here when War explained it?
Josanna kind of puts her hand on your shoulder, Mike. He says, "I know. It's hard to have authority. I've got this. Don't worry, Mike." "All right, listen here." And she just kind of stands. She just walks towards the maid, and the maid backs up. You see the maid backing off. She has complete fear in her eyes, and she just kind of backs up over to one of the tables and chairs. And you see Josanna walk up to her, and she towers over this young child. And she just kind of towers over her and just almost corners her in one of the stairwells. She says, "Look here, child. We are here on the behalf of Angel Feather, a very respected group, a very respected company, and we demand to see your master now. We have no time to talk to a slave. We have no time to talk to anyone like you, okay? Please bring your master, with someone with actual authority, and we'll have no problems, all right? I don't want to have to." And she just kind of brushes her finger across the little girl's face. Do anything rash.
Whoa, Miss
And you
Josiah,
see-
we can just leave a message today.
You
We
see
can
the
just leave a
girl.
message today,
You see
Miss
the girl,
Josiah, please.
terrified, and she almost just falls. She looks like she's about to cry, as she just kind of. She's just like, okay, and she just kind of runs up the stairs very quickly. She looks back at you, Mike, and she says, "Don't worry, Mike. If you don't have anything, I'll be your muscle, Mike. Don't worry, I've got it."
God damn it, Mike! What'd you get us into, man? You're a gold member. You gotta step up, man. You gotta say something.
It's been so long.
It's only been a couple hours. What are you talking about?
Will literally explained what happened.
This is all Will's fault. He gave the highest authority to the person not paying attention.
So,
Not bad. I can't follow along right now. I'm like, where are we?
oh man, it's that vodka. How'd that vodka Red Bull go through him so fast? How'd this happen?
Oh, dude.
Basically, she wants a permit to tear down that casino because she thinks she's getting cheated.
And you're the one who just.
But in reality, she
get that
just has a
permit with
gambling
her.
addiction. She just has a
Yeah,
gambling
man.
addiction.
I don't know why we're helping her, Mike.
Why the fuck are we on
Yeah,
here? Hold the
Mike.
fuck up.
You're the one that just
All right.
agreed.
Let's get out of here.
You literally.
What do you
took the
mean?
fuck while she was
Get out of there now.
We're in the trouble right now. We gotta stop this.
We can't just reload.
Okay,
Alex.
I'll walk up to Josanna. I'll be like, Miss Josanna,
Susanna, we
please,
have to leave.
we don't want to threaten anyone to get this permit. We just come back another time.
Nah, it's just the language of the land. You have to understand, threatening someone is just like asking for something, except you'll break their legs if they don't give you what you want. It's just,
That's no longer threatening. That's blackmailing.
No. It's assault, actually. Assault.
Miss
It's
Josanna,
a
please calm down.
I am calm. I am
Yeah.
very calm. You have to understand that I'm not gonna hurt the little girl on purpose.
Sounds like you are.
Never on purpose.
Now, are you trying to dismantle this casino because of how much debt you racked up? Why not just,
Debts
Just-
I racked up?
Don't
I? Me? No.
we. Sorry, my French was.
Angel feather.
Oh,
My
yes.
French, just
Yes.
I mix up my I's and we's because I speak French.
I see. Yes. Oh, we, of course. I see. Yes, we have not. Well, no, we've not racked up any debt. You have to understand, the casino is against the law. It's against justice. The world is completely black and white, child. And that casino is completely black. So we must tear it down and build something white out of it. A beautiful place where only the most kind and justified individuals can be.
But maybe not today. Maybe another day.
Maybe
Maybe a
today.
day
when the
when we
mayor
come
has
back.
time.
Maybe yes, a day when the mayor has time.
The mayor will have to make time. They always
I
do
don't think
this. No, they always do this. They always make you wait to make it seem like they're more important. It's a play. Politics. It's a play. You haven't been
But
here
he's
very
the
long.
mayor. He is important.
Yes, as are we.
Are we?
Well, you are on equal standing of our gold member Mike here. What does Mike have to say about this situation?
Yeah, Mike. God damn it, Mike.
I think he's gone, guys.
I just. I have nothing to say.
Yeah. Whoa.
As this is, Mike is just standing there in silence, just watching this happen. You see the door open, and you begin to see the mayor kind of come out of the room. And she, of course, you remember her. She is younger, but not as young as the maid. But her skin is a little bit darker and more, not fair, but a little more olive. And her hair is just like, a little bit disheveled. But she seems to be, responsive. Well, when you were talking to her with Kosi J, she seemed much more amiable and a little bit less mayor-like, if anything. More or less politic-based. But as you see her just kind of walk out, you notice that there is a different air about her. She seems to have, her eyes are a bit sharper. Before you notice that there's bags under her eyes, she seemed to need more sleep. But now, as you kind of see her walk out, the way she carries herself gives her a lot more prominence. You see that the bags under her eyes no longer signal tiredness, but authority. They seem to almost push some experience under her eyes, under her belt. As you kind of see her walk out with a little bit of a strut, she stands at the top of the stairwell. She kind of looks down at the four of you, and she just kind of just says, "Back so soon. I see you scared, my little maid. And I see that you're demanding things of me. I thought we had reached an agreement."
Yes, Miss Mayor, but this is a whole different circumstance right now. I apologize for everything that's come above you. You see, Josanna was just speaking out of mind, saying the wrong words to get these,
Josanna is glaring at you right now, Baltoe. She's glaring at you.
Tighten my tail up and pull down my ears, and I was like, "Sorry, I'm speaking out of line right now myself. I'll let our good member Mike take the rest. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stay in the back and curl up a little bit."
Yeah.
Mike, do you say anything?
I say, Josanna's got something to say. Josanna, why don't you speak up?
Josanna looks over at Baltoe and she looks at you, Mike, and Mike, she just kind of, she understands what you mean. She understands. She looks up and you see Josanna just kind of like smile at the mayor. And you see that Josanna just kind of put her fist in her hand. She just cracks her knuckles. And she says, "Mayor, we are asking, imploring you to allow us to tear down the Sandworm gambling den. Because, well, you already know why." You see the mayor look down at Josanna for a second. She just kind of just coughs and just says, "And the why is what?" "Well, you see, the gambling den is cheating honest-to-goodness people out of their life savings and out of their livelihoods here. They are stealing, cheating, dare I say murdering, and killing people who are attempting to just do good in this place. Will you allow us, the Angel Feather Company, to take over their activities and destroy their gambling den?" And you kind of see Josanna just stop, just kind of just pause for a second. And the mayor just kind of thinks. And then she says, "So, to get this straight, you want to take down the sandworms and then take over the den yourself?" "Well, you said it, not me." That's what Josanna says. "You said it, not me. I would love to take over the Sandworm gambling den after we take it down and burn it to the ground. We will rebuild it ourselves, and we will just put it in the actual name of Angel Feather and make sure it's run very well. And, of course, members of Angel Feather will have a lot of compensation for doing this, yes?" You see the mayor just kind of stop for a second, and she just kind of looks down at you, Mike. And then at you, Herald. And then at you, Baltoe. And she just kind of sighs for a second and says, "There is not supposed to be any arson or beating people to near death in this city, or even killing in this city. If you can prove these things, then I will allow for there to be a trial. But if all of it is poppycock, then Angel Feather will have to be the ones that are under scrutiny. Bring me proof, and I will review it." Thank you for your time. as you see the mayor just go back to her room and the door just shuts. The maid does not exit the room. You guys are left there to your own devices. You see Josanna look over and says, okay, perfect. All right. So, you heard what she said. We just need to find proof. And this proof, it's everywhere. All right. So, how about we split up, we find proof, and we all meet here tomorrow morning, and we will show the proof that we found, okay?
Agreed. I absolutely agree.
Of course. She pats all of your shoulders, and she leaves.
Guys, we have to leave
whisper.
for a different quest. Why are we agreeing to?
Because, you see, we're not coming back.
We won't be back for weeks.
Exactly. We won't come back.
Damn it, Mike!
This
Why
is
didn't
our
you say
chance.
anything?
I was just too stunned to speak. I mean, Joanna, you saw how tall she was? Like,
What stunned you, my cock?
As you guys are
What scared you the most? My cock?
What scared you?
her
be honest,
stature.
Her stature? What about her stature?
It's big.
Oh god.
as you guys are talking and just kind of figure out what you
Josanna,
need to
maybe
do.
an investigation like this will take more than a day to come up with results.
Josanna's gone. She already left.
What you
Oh,
talking
here.
about?
Okay,
She's
we're
gone.
fucked.
She's gone. She already
Mike,
left.
No, you don't understand. You don't understand.
I don't mean to speak out of line, Mike, but what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that back there?
I don't know what it was. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
So,
Can I walk up to the maid and say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for our troubles.
she doesn't leave the room. And if you walk up the stairs and kind of get closer to the door, you just hear she's crying. And then the mayor is kind of, making sure that she's okay.
Ah, damn. Well, I'm out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Let's go find Geralt.
God, we've done too much in this town. Let's get out of here.
Leave you.
You've
You've
done
Take this
nothing.
golden pin. I don't want this responsibility anymore. I give it
You
to
were
Baltoe.
No, you have the gold pin.
No,
No, I
I
don't
don't
want that
want-
pin.
I want this.
She knows who's been assigned what pin. She won't confuse it.
Herald. Herald.
So
Geralt,
this is
Geralt, you go off on your own to walk away, and you just kind of go off and kind of walk a little bit. And as you're kind of walking away and kind of begin to ask a few individuals, you find that it is not very hard to find where the Molgalvian companies are. They are located near the north, so the opposite end. So they're located up here near the north eastern part of South Camp, a little bit closer to the actual forests of Borgbal. But that's really all you get. There are no people that recognize, because you don't really. Do you have a drawing of this sigil or no?
No, man, I just remember it, bro.
Yeah, you're just describing it to people, and people just doesn't ring a bell, not at all. But as you're kind of walking around, you just see Kosi J he just cozies up next to you, and you see him that he just has under one of his arms a bunch of souvenirs, and then under another arm he's just eating what looks to be. You're not quite sure, but it might be a fried rat. But he just kind of bites off the head of it and just stick and all. And he just kind of just looks at you for a second. He says, you want some?
I'm okay.
I mean, do you
thought-
eat at all, actually?
Do I eat? No, I don't have to eat, but sometimes I do it just to
For the
seem like
for pleasure.
to seem like I'm human. No. Just to seem like I'm a regular person,
Oh, well.
which I am.
You are, of course, you are very regular, actually. You are the most regular that I've ever seen. I've noticed you've been looking around, asking about people about things. Is there something specific you're asking or looking for?
Well, Maribel said that there was. I'm just looking for a company from a Gaul that has like a book. I thought there was a library here or something.
There is a library, yes, there is, but it's not allowed to be used if you are well, not part of a company.
Can't you get me in?
I could, but I don't care for books, so no.
How about if I buy you another one of those squirrel things?
I mean, I don't really buy them. I just kind of take them.
Oh shit! Oh man, damn it!
I mean, what are you looking for? Just describe it to me.
Just a book about a guy named Kenmore.
Kenmore.
Apparently, he's been gone for 200 years, and you won't tell me how old you are, so you don't know how you know.
A man named
You
Kenmore,
might not know.
gone for 200 years. There are probably, 20, 50, 100,000 people named Kenmore throughout the years? One that's gone missing within 200 years? Any other information you know about him? Maybe what he looked like, what his last name was, where he hailed from, who he was married to, you know, things that he may have done, or people he may have done. There's a lot of different things that would help.
Well, he rides a skeleton horse. That's I remember that.
A skeleton horse, of course.
And,
So a Kenmore that rides a skeleton horse. Okay.
I wrote in my notes somewhere.
I'm racking my brain to try and figure out where exactly
I'm pretty sure he was a prince or something.
A prince.
Something like that. I don't know. I wrote it in my notes, but I lost it. I know he has a son or something too. God damn.
Oh, this is the problem. Leaving campaigns for a long time. Everyone forgets everything. We have to reset.
But a specific sigil that I noticed is the triple bills with like a ribbon on top of it. I don't know, man.
3 bells, you say?
3 bells, yes. That sounds on his shield. Seemed like it was a magical shield.
On a magical shield, 3 bells and a sigil, huh? Yeah, I don't want to be part of this. I don't want to be part of this reunion, actually, but I can point you where you need to go.
Sure.
Of course.
Point me the way.
So, he kind of stops in the middle of the road. You're going to want to make your way over there. And he kind of points to where the Molgavian place is. Not the biggest building, not the one next to it, but in front, near the back entrances of the place. It is it is one of the lower ranked companies here from Morgov. They'll probably have your answer you need to know. Their names are the Fire Starters.
Fire starters.
I will let you know, though, that the Fire Starters are extremely exclusive, even more so than mine. And they don't like talking to outsiders. So, you're the most regular of the regular, as you said before, so they're probably not going to want to talk to you. You must be the most irregular of the irregular to talk to them.
Sounds about okay. It sounds like it's just my alley. I can do that.
Well, maybe. We'll have to see. But I do not want to be part of this reunion. I don't have good memories of the Fire Starters. Or at least their members, so have fun. Remember, we're meeting tomorrow. Don't be late.
That's right. What time?
Let's say about dawn.
Okay.
All right. We'll meet right here. Actually, no. We'll meet at the governor's office at dawn. All right.
Alrighty.
Perfect. All right. I will see you later then. Have good on your final day in South Camp. And you see Kosi J just kind of skip along as he just.
What time is it now?
It's around like 4 p.m. So you guys have a whole night.
Oh shit.
Yep. As this is happening,
I think
and
we
you're
need to
kind of,
stay here a little more time too. So I think
we gotta leave, right? Shouldn't we leave and then come back at dawn?
no, I think we're spending the night here and stuff and doing stuff.
Well, I thought we were gonna go get a high priest and then just leave right after because we're leaving tomorrow, dude.
man.
So, Geralt, I assume you're making your way over there, or you're gonna
Yes,
go.
I
Okay.
am.
You're just the party doesn't matter. You're just gonna go.
Oh shit! Side quest.
You're just gonna go. Okay. Geralt
Oh,
just
fuck.
leaves and goes off on his own. The rest of you are standing in front of the governor's house. As you're kind of just standing in front of the governor's house, just kind of just looking around, you see Kosi J just kind of walk past all of you and just kind of says, "If you're looking for your robot friend, he is going to go." He points across the hill to one of the long-awaited buildings. He's going to head over to the Molgalvian place. Apparently, he has business there. So, make sure that your friend is not kidnapped and taken apart. It'd be very bad to lose a member before we even have our first adventure together. Have fun. And you see him just skip along and go up the hill. As the three of you, what are you doing?
OCJ's going on the adventure with this?
He's the one that's introducing you. The
Yeah, man.
adventure.
He has this. He has all the fucking. He's the plug, bro, for the quests.
He's gonna die, man. Everyone who goes on an adventure with this die. I don't want Kosi J to die. Maybe take us like halfway there and then we leave him. But all right, let's go find Geralt, guys.
Where'd Geralt go? He just took off?
All right, let's fucking kill Geralt.
All right, are we gonna be investigating the club, the casino, and looking for clues too? We're probably gonna be here tonight and then leave tomorrow.
I will say this. If you guys
Are we gonna go save Bill? That was the whole thing, guys. We're supposed to go leave and save
Yeah,
Bills
we're
right
leaving
now.
to go save Vills right now.
Who's
Yeah.
Bill?
Okay. Fuck.
So,
Mike, who's Vills? You tell us.
All right, I'm halfway there. Well, I'm halfway there. I changed my mind, man. Let's just.
Boy was
I'm
knocked
thinking
out.
about Bills now.
Are we going back to get him? I'm down to leave him.
No, we have to. Dude, we can't just leave him, bro.
Dude, I feel like something bad will happen if we help him. He's infected, right? How do we?
Give him a stone, right?
That's what we need a high priest there.
How many quests do we have right now? We have to go to the Oasis.
No, let's just
See,
go.
Save Vills. We have to now do a casino thing because of Mike.
Fucking Mike.
And now there's a party too that Geralt needs to go to.
Oh, you know what? You know what?
Schedule's packed, man. We just
No, guys, I have a simple solution to fixing all this. You ready? It's called splitting the party. Okay. Damn it! Wait, hold up. Geralt wants to do two things.
Someone's calling me. Hold on. I'm gonna mute real quick.
How about this guy?
Just decide.
All right, let's figure it out.
I'm not there with you guys, but why don't you just go find the high
Hello?
priest? I'll meet with you guys within like
Hi.
2 hours, and we head out to the fucking witch lady's house with the priest.
Yeah.
But
I'm
what
better
about the
now.
reflection?
On Tuesday and Wednesday,
We're gonna come back at dawn. Remember, we're meeting him tomorrow at dawn to leave to the
All
reflection.
Alright.
So we're trying to
Alright.
we gotta try to
But now I'm
leave
better.
tonight,
I'm just quarantining right
stay
now.
over,
Like, I'm just-
and
I
then
just
head
feel a lot better.
back
But there's
by
only
dawn.
one priest capable of healing Vills, isn't there? And
There's
that's his...
multiple high priests.
Oh, multiple can heal
my
him? I
lead
thought it was only
goes on
one.
until the
His,
So we just need a high priest.
okay. Alright.
Yeah, so we can go
We
look
need
for.
to find a high priest here in town.
Yeah.
I tested
Let's also cut the detail that he's infected. Let's just say, you know, he's
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 sick.
This is myself. I
He's very like
Terribly
he's
sick.
COVID sick. He's very COVID sick.
The only thing that's
And then-
working is holy magic. That's all we know. Divine magic so far.
Yes,
But-
divine
Okay.
magic. Okay.
And then how about the casino thing?
We don't need to do that, man.
Yeah, I know.
We'll have Mike do that.
Wait, I think we're.
I know.
I think we're meeting
know.
Kosi J at the fucking same place that Josiana's
It
gonna
was
meet
just
us.
me.
in the-
because-
I know.
Really?
Oh, yeah, we are.
We need some kind of evidence,
We're
I didn't
meeting
deal
them
with my
tomorrow.
friends. Yeah, I didn't deal with them.
We
We're
can't
meeting
take
them
the high
tomorrow.
priest guy. We have to take the high. We have to like before we go on
It
our
was a
quest.
July
If we meet a
4th.
high priest tonight,
On
then we have to tell him to meet us in the morning
Yeah.
too.
No,
That
we're
was just-
gonna leave tonight. It's urgent.
Yeah, we're
That
gonna
was
leave
my
tonight.
friends.
In the,
Yeah,
that was
bro.
just on my
We're
own.
doing
Where we
about
can't
that
be
trip.
found.
Yeah.
That was like it was
Okay,
much,
just
I'm
forget the
scared
whole
of-
it was
Josanna
like
thing.
a
Okay.
house
Yeah,
party.
just
Yeah,
forget.
dude, why
We'll
do
do
you
it
think you're
tomorrow.
The house party.
We'll do it
The
tomorrow.
house
Dude.
person
I,
tested
I'm not the one who
me.
roped us into it. Mike roped us into
I
it.
know.
Mike,
I knew him.
They-
Mike
Yeah,
stood there and
they
said,
know
"Yes,
that
I'll
they
try to
got
get
it
us out of that
Also-
situation."
before
Also,
everything, or two
Walter,
days
here's the
before.
thing.
So
I
they
noticed
spread it
she
to me.
really likes Mike. So
does.
Maybe if we go
Wow.
really
Wait, maybe if you go
had
find her
I went to that
maybe you have a
party
side quest.
after I
Maybe
hung out with
you
my
stay
friends.
in town.
We
Wait,
all
we
split
know
up
what
on a
Mike's
Sunday
doing tonight.
morning,
He's
and that
not
party was
going on an
Sunday.
investigation.
Yeah.
yeah, what
He's
if
gonna go banger.
No,
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
go
no.
banger.
Ah,
That's
here,
Mike's
here
quest
worst case
tonight.
scenario? Well, no, here I already got a backup plan. Worst case scenario,
Yeah, I
we'll
know.
have Mike meet
Mistakes.
up with her
Mistakes.
and tell her that his two lackeys are still finding evidence, and then he leaves her, and then we leave for the reflection.
No,
She
we
really
can't leave.
really
forgot.
No,
I usually
why don't-
always
Cozy
do.
J's
That's why I
meeting
haven't
us
done
at the
it.
same
This
spot
time-
Josanna's
But
gonna
Josanna's
meet
Yeah,
us.
meeting
I
us,
figured
yeah.
something off.
Most likely, Josanna will find us if we meet up with Cozy J.
Yeah.
Why don't you go so
I
drunk?
bet
can't
you
wake up?
9 out of
I got
10
punished for it,
results
So yes,
that
I'm going
she
to wear
will.
it. I still wear it.
Alex, why don't you just get her so drunk that she can't wake up, man?
who's Alex?
I mean, Mike Hall.
Mike-
Yeah, I know.
Why don't you just get her
Come
so
on, Mike
drunk
Hall.
tonight? She can't.
Oh my!
Yeah.
She can't wake up
Guys,
Yeah.
next
Well,
morning.
Brett said it
This is
wasn't
really
bad
part of the
version.
plan.
It was like the,
This is
Yes,
the plan. now,
yes.
Mike.
Yes, this is the fucking plan you got us into.
So,
Tell her, you know, you're. What are you? A fletchling? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's unique. Come on.
No, he's an
Tell
elf.
her about your
That's
backstory. Remember,
before.
you're still looking
Yeah.
for
yeah,
the
it's
guy
like the
that stole all your
About-
And
your
this one
shit,
is not-
dude. Your
Yeah.
You
bad.
living in a
It's
cave or something?
He's-
Yeah.
I was a slave. I wasn't living in a cave.
But the guy from Angel Feather stole all your shit. Remember, you get drunk
Oh
with
yeah,
her.
yeah. You can get drunk with her and interrogate and see who's the one who stole all your
Oh,
stuff.
really?
Yeah.
That's really sad.
Yeah.
All right, we got to
You can
plan
do
a
that.
break.
And then we're gonna look for the high priest.
I'll meet you guys
Yeah.
back at the
Yeah.
bridge by
Yeah.
6 p.m.
I really
Okay, yeah,
suck.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll try not to get kidnapped. Don't worry.
Try not to make
Yeah, I
any more
know.
slurs.
I'll be more careful.
Wait, what are you doing, Harold? We're all
Dude, I'm
looking
coming
for
with
the
you to
high
find the
priest,
fucking
right?
high priest. What the fuck are you talking
Alright.
about?
Why is Geralt
yeah.
splitting
Here.
from us if the three of us are going to find the high priest?
Because I gotta figure out the side quest, man.
I
I gotta save this
Yeah,
knight.
because
Okay.
Geralt is like stacking on so
I
many
know, I
side
know.
quests on us. like I turn around.
Me and Harold
all
are
the
doing,
women do side
save the Vills life plan. Mike has to get out of his situation with the whole, burn down a casino.
And
And then Geralt's doing this thing about saving someone else right now. So, and
Okay,
then we
alright.
set off on the quest tomorrow morning.
fine.
Yes,
That's
we'll meet
the
up.
plan.
We'll meet up at 6 p.m. at the bridge. Okay, you guys see the bridge there? Right here. You see this bridge?
Yeah, we can't even go shopping while we're in town.
Are you guys determining like
More
fucking
than
hour blocks of what you're gonna do?
Yeah, dude. Hour blocks, bro. We're on a time crunch, bro. We're on a time crunch.
So, what
We
is the
are.
plan? What is the plan then? What's the plan?
All right.
Okay, so the plan is me and Harold are going to go look for the high priest.
Okay.
Mike is going to go investigate Josanna and speak with her, negotiate with her to,
Get drunk
you
with
know,
her.
and find out, who robbed his stuff
Yeah.
and,
Oh.
maybe make her, tell him that they don't have to burn down the casino tomorrow.
Oh.
And then Geralt's doing his own thing. I forgot what his mission was.
We gotta save that knight that saved us, bro. We gotta go. I'm trying to save him, bro. In the reflection.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Figure out a clue.
Okay. And then after everyone splits up, what is the plan after?
We're gonna meet here by 6
We're all
p.m.
meeting, but yeah.
with the high priest, and we're leaving to the witch lady's house.
Oh, 6 p.m. You guys gonna? Oh, this is gonna be like 2 hours of shit, and then you guys are
Yeah.
gonna come back. Jesus Christ! I will say this. If you guys do leave by 6 p.m. to the witch lady's house, depending on a little bit depending on the time, you guys probably have like maybe a couple hours to spend there, and by the time you come back, you probably have like maybe 3 hours of sleep, and then it's dawn. It takes like 4 hours to 3.5 hours to walk there.
Are we gonna get a point of exhaustion?
Yes.
Um,
Hey guys, it'll be worth it.
Yeah. Unless you guys leave like now-ish, you guys could comfortably get it to the witch's place and back. Not now-ish,
Oh.
but get a high priest and leave and come back. You guys would be comfortable if you come back.
Well, how about
Alright.
just me and Harold go find the high priest and take it?
yeah,
That would be
There's no
possible, yeah.
There's no point in taking more than 2 people.
Okay.
Yeah.
It just depends. We'll just see how it goes then. All right.
Okay, wait. Well, I want to
And
spend.
then Geralt gathers supplies too while he's on his.
Okay, I want to spend 30 minutes max at this place. Okay, max. 30 minutes max.
That's not your choice. It's not your choice. I mean, it is your choice, but to get like really good information, that's probably not your choice.
Oh shit.
Like, unless you just want to go there and ask a couple questions and come back. Because it takes like almost 10 minutes to walk there just from here anyways.
Okay, yeah, I just want to ask a couple questions, man.
Okay, that's fine. So, who should we do first? I guess we'll do the group of two first. How about that? We'll do the group of two first.
Yeah, do the group of two. I gotta do something in a bit, so it's better to get our thing out of the way.
Okay, let's do the group of two first then.
Okay.
So, Baltoe and Herald, both of you split off from the party. You guys discuss in the front of this area, just like, okay, we got a plan. We have no time to do anything. We're already leaving. You guys just got here and you guys are already leaving. As both of you head over towards the large church/hospital. You go down to the south, as you kind of make your way down to the south. And as you kind of make your way down to the south towards where the hospital is. Same thing as always. There's people walking in and out. It is pretty busy, but there's no long waiting line. But as you kind of go inside, of course, the sounds of the outside dissipate. And of course, the sounds of the inner sanctum begin to go into your ears. Almost as if... Is this the right one? Or is it this one? I don't remember which one it was. But anyways, I'm just gonna use this one. You guys go inside, and inside, as the night is beginning to shift, you guys begin to see that the lighting in the temple/church is starting to like dim a little, as if to simulate the outside. As you guys are kind of walking inside, the quietness, although there is a silent rushing of people walking around, and there's like people talking and things like that, but it is much more quiet than it was before. As you guys are kind of walking inside, where are you heading to first?
Haven't I been here before?
You have. So in this
is the same church, right?
This is the same place. So in the first area is the lobby. Right in front is like the reception desk. But then if you walk past it directly to the right, there is the church behind it. It's in a separate wing, but then this is still the opening for everybody. Did you guys want to head straight to the churches in the back instead of talking to anyone in the front?
Should we split up? One goes to the church, one talks to the reception desk.
No, bro. Let's just
just go together.
To the reception. Yeah.
Okay.
Just show the permit.
All right.
Yeah.
We're looking for.
We waddle to the reception desk.
Okay, you waddle to the reception desk. The reception desk is too tall for you guys to put your... I'm just kidding. The reception desk is just average height. As you guys both walk over, you see a bored... Looks to be a bored elvish woman. Her elbow is on the table. She's just kind of picking her nails a little bit. And you just see her just kind of just flicking away some of the debris. As she looks at both of you as you come walk up to her next to her. Hold on. I had a burp. Sorry. Okay. As she looks at both of you, she just kind of says, "Can I help you?"
Do you have the permit?
Yep.
You have the permit. You go ahead.
Okay. Well, I show her the permit and I say, "We'd like to rent your finest high priest."
You put the permit on the table, and she just kind of... She looks at it for a second. She just kind of looks. She bends her, she kind of necks her, she kind of cranes her neck over it. She looks at it for a second, just skimming it. She looks at the both of you and she kind of says, "The high priest, to the right wing. You should probably talk to one of the acolytes there. We're really here to take care of injuries and things like that. But, I will say this. A majority of the high priests are usually out on missions with companies because they are hired by companies to go out into reflections with them to, keep them safe. Looking at the two of you, do you have any coin to offer them? Or any trades, goods, things like that?
I do, but may I speak to a high priest?
Of course. I'm just looking out because, and she kind of she pushes back the permit. I'm just looking out because you two seem to be new here. I saw you walk in earlier. The way things are done here is that money talks a lot in this building specifically. If you do not have the tithe, things do not go your way. I hope your story is tear-jerking. Good luck.
Thank you. And we make our way to the right wing.
Mm-hmm. And you guys just kind of leave and go to the right wing. As you guys enter the right wing, of course, you guys see that it is much more open. There's a large courtyard that opens up in the middle. And as I said before, all the doors are surrounding this courtyard seem to have names of high priests on them. And just the names of the high priests, you can just kind of tell that there's a bit of glowing indentation in those letters. But as you're kind of walking along, you see one of the acolytes just kind of walk up towards all of you, and you see that it's a younger one. He seems to be probably maybe like 11 or 12 years old. He's about a little bit taller than Baltoe. As he just kind of, he looks over, he says, "Hi. Oh, you're cute." And she kind of walks over towards Baltoe, and you see him just kind of just reach out his hand towards you, Baltoe. And he just says, "Paw."
Oh, I can speak, but I can let you look at my paw too. Yes. Give him my squishy paw.
And he just kind of grabs the paw and just squishes, like, "Thank you very much. You're a very good boy." And he reaches into his pocket and takes out a little bit of dried jerky and puts it in your paw.
Wow.
Wow. Thank you. I'm gonna save this for later. Put the jerky in my pocket.
He looks confused. He thought you were gonna eat it now, and he's just holding your paw still. By the way, you're just squeezing it. He doesn't let it go.
What's your name? My name is Baltoe.
Oh, my name is Jeffy.
Hey, Jeffy. We're looking for a high priest to set out on a fairly easy mission. Do you know anyone that you'd recommend to help us out with it?
Oh, there's so most oh, I know the perfect person to bring you to. Yeah?
Yeah, if they're pretty good at divine and holy magic, guys.
Yeah, no, he's really good. He's really good. Come on. I'll take you to him. And he just kind of he grabs your paw and starts pulling you along with it, like he just pulls you along. And he just starts running. You see, Herald, you see Baltoe and Jeffy just run off, and I guess you just follow.
I kind of have to.
Yes, you follow. So, Baltoe, you're being led not to one of the doors in the courtyard, but you led into one of the hallways, down a set of stairs, down another hallway, up another set of stairs, to the right, to the left again. And you go back to the same courtyard. As you get to the other side of it, as you go to the same courtyard, he's just like, He looks back at you, Baltoe. Do you know where to go?
Do you have a something that that belongs to this high priest?
Oh, I do. And he lets go of your hand this time, and he kind of reaches into his like a little shirt pocket. He takes out what looks to be it is a small vial of something. And he just says, here. And he hands it to you.
A vial?
A vial, yes, like a small little.
Is it like an empty vial, or what?
It's full of something. You don't know what it is. It's like a little clear liquid.
Okay.
Like,
I guess I'll take a sniff of it.
Yeah, just the outside. Don't smell inside. It'll burn your nose.
Okay.
You sniff the outside. It is medicine, of course, but then you can smell a distinct smell of alcohol, and not rubbing alcohol, but actual liquor. It's like brandy or rum or something, or even moonshine, but you can smell a mixture of different kinds of liquor and things like that. And he just kind of looks over and he says, "That's what my that's his."
Okay. I will give it a nice good whiff, and I smell the air and see if I could smell that brandy smell somewhere else coming.
Roll me perception, or yes, perception.
Okay.
You have bloodhound, so I'll give you a +2 on this.
Perception.
17 + 2, 19. You sniff, and you can already sniff it. One of the corner rooms in this area has a room that emanates this stench. Lots and lots of that smell. It smells of liquor, brandy, booze, all types of alcohols, and they seem to be just ingrained in the room. As you guys are kind of getting closer, as it is just a little bit a ways away, the young child is really close to actually reaching the room. He just forgot exactly which one it was.
Thank you so much, Jeffrey.
It's Jeffy.
Jeffy. You've been such a big help to me.
Thank
good job.
you. Thank you.
Do you know what his name is?
Yeah. His name is
Shit.
We're gonna trust this guy.
Oh. Yeah. It's what was his name? Bishop. But Bernie. His name's Bernie.
Bishop Bernie?
No,
Okay.
just Bernie.
Bernie. Is he not a high priest?
Maybe.
Oh, okay. I'll turn to Herald and be like, so this kid, says, the only way how I track this smell is that it stinks of brandy and whiskey and wine. Maybe it's...
Something tells me this man is not a high priest.
Maybe he isn't. But let's check it out anyways. And I knock on the door. Hello?
You knock on the door, and then you just see Jeffy he's standing like, he acted like he left, and then he's just standing like all the way in the back behind one of the pillars, just looking. As you just kind of just, and you just hear from behind the door.
Looking for Bernie. Is there a Bernie in here?
There's no Bernie. It's Bernard to those that do not know me.
Is this High Priest Bishop Bernard?
High priest? You see, after a couple of seconds, you hear the sounds of just cling, 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 ching, ching, as you just hear the sounds of trash and glasses being moved. As you just hear the sounds of thunk, thunk, thunk. And the door opens. And as the door opens, you guys, the stench is the first thing that hits you. Before, it was just liquor and things like that. But that was the most overpowering smell. Under it, you smell trash, garbage, BO, and also under even that, you smell the smell of herbs and medicine and bitter things, all mixing together and coalescing in the heat. It smells extremely terrible. It smells as if you've been to Anime Expo 3 times if you've not showered.
Oh,
It smells quite terrible as you just get a giant whiff of it straight into your face, Baltoe. Also Herald as well. Can I have Baltoe roll me a Constitution check for their save for this? Actually, a Fortitude save.
okay.
Fortitude save. Yes. 14. That is a failure. You
Holy shit.
are retching. So for one turn, you are puking. You must puke.
Oh my god.
Oh, damn.
As you just
I'm sorry, we must have the wrong person. If you could point me to a high priest, that would be way more helpful, sir. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry about this. We must be at the wrong place.
I am a high priest. As this person, you finally get a good view of him. He is huge. He is quite large. The doorway is actually smaller than he is. And he is large, and he is built like a tank. Not a good tank,
So fucking big.
a flabby tank. Like, he is extremely... He's like a giant blob of meat, flesh, and bone. And if you didn't know better, his skin is a little bit gray. If you didn't know better, if you didn't see pictures of ogres maybe in the past, this man may be one of them. But as he just kind of looks...
Fuck, I don't. Can I smell his certain skin racial features?
Yeah, sure.
Alright,
Roll me a perception-
You already throw it up, bro.
roll me a perception check. Roll me a perception
It's a
check.
very unique race. I need to know the smell of these races.
22. Roll me a fortitude save. 10. That's a critical failure.
Oh my god.
So 22, you you sniff and you just vomit all over his shoes. As unfortunately, you got the stench. You memorized this stench, but this is a stench that will enter your nightmares. It's literally it is a stench that you will smell it from miles away now. It is extreme. It's
Sorry,
embedded into your nasal
It's a
passage.
force of habit for me to learn new racial races.
Yes,
that-
you are. You are sickened and retching. So you are puking for 2 rounds. As you're,
I'm sorry, Harold. Harold, you have to take over. I can't handle this.
you see, Baltoe just kind of leave Harold, just kind of go off to the side, and as you kind of see him go off to the side, Harold, you are standing in front of this massive creature. This is bigger than Josanna. Like just from like mass, you can probably tell that this is probably at least 4 Josannas.
Oh shit.
I look at him. I said, "Good sir, clearly we have the wrong room. If you could redirect us to a different high priest, that would be much appreciated."
Did the boy send you here?
Unfortunately, yes.
Please tell the boy that I don't need help getting work. I can find plenty of work on my own. Just down the way, there's another high priest available for you. One that is not as scary as me. Just down the way. Couple of doors
But
down.
I cut him off.
Hmm?
I cut him off and I say, "So out of curiosity, why does the boy think you need help working?"
High priests need to work.
When was your last customer? Client?
It's a bit personal, don't you think?
Yeah, but I mean, you made my partner throw up on the floor. I feel like this is quite personal already.
Personal for me, not for you. He puked on my shoes.
What? Oh,
Ah,
you see,
tomato,
I'm
tomato, tomato. It's fine. It'll add to the fermentation. Don't worry.
What?
So, my last client was like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, but that was not as a high priest, but as a deterrent. Something different than my professional line of work.
Ah,
Yes.
I see. How good is your divine and holy magic, if I were to ask?
Divine and holy magic. Every high priest must reach a certain threshold of divinity to be considered a high priest, of course. And a bishop, which one I am, is someone that has specialized in divinity that is holy and also of the medical nature. It is why I'm stationed here.
Oh, so you're even better than the high priest, is what I'm hearing.
I am better than most high priests in that specific professional field, yes.
Ah, I see. Well, I have a job. Well, this seems like I've been mistaken. It seems like I have been redirected towards the right place. I have a job offer for you. Very simple. I just need you to heal one of my friends. You see, we were out on a mission and he was gravely injured. And I'm a healer myself, but I'm nowhere near good enough to heal him. And I was wondering if you could take up this job.
Gravely injured.
Gravely injured.
Injured by what kind of magic? Necrotic? Fire? Thunder? Cold?
You see, my arcana is quite low, so
We talked about this.
I'm bluffing. I think we would need a professional to actually go there in person to exactly tell us, but it might be necrotic. Who knows?
Necrotic. Alright. Were you there when the injury occurred?
Ness?
Yes.
Ness what?
Unfortunately, I was not there, but we did have someone who specializes in magic, not the healing kind, but magic. And they gave us their input that we would probably need someone of high divinity to help cure him.
A curse of some kind, necrotic in nature, and something that may continue to rot the body. Something quite nasty if you need a high priest. And quite,
Strangely accurate, but yes.
quite nasty if you need someone that's from the city and needs to come with you to go. This person, when did this injury occur?
A while ago?
A while ago.
Maybe.
Oh wow.
A while ago, and they're still alive, is what you're telling me.
Yes, they are. We were actually told they had quite some time left, and by quite some time, I mean probably like
All right, fine.
not much.
All right. The other question is that have you already given your offering to the? And he kind of points his head back behind you towards the boy, and the boy just kind of just hides behind one of the pillars.
Offering. I have not provided an offering. What exactly should I be offering?
Gold, silver.
Gold.
It is of monetary value. You must offer for one of the high priests to be compelled to leave this place.
So is that the boy's judgment or yours? Just out of curiosity, to determine if you're willing to take up this job.
The boy is my apprentice.
Yes.
Did you not
So
give him
he
any
does-
offering or tithe?
I was actually about to give him
Of
an
course.
offering.
Sort it out. Leave me the details. I will make sure to work it out within the next week. I will see you in the end of the week. And
Week?
then yes,
What?
of course.
Wait. Good sir.
Yes.
We are on a time schedule, and we need you as soon as possible. And by as soon as possible, I mean tonight, like right now. Like, can you climb up these stairs?
So, all right. So you want an urgent mission right now for me?
Yes.
And you want me to exit and go heal your friend?
Yes.
All right. What is your tithe, your offering, please? It is quite expensive to hire a high priest at such short moment's notice.
I speak with my nose. Goes. Did Angel Feather would pay from Borgbal.
I take out my heartstone and I say, "Will this suffice?"
No.
Okay, fine. Fuck it. Okay, let's go with the alternative. Here's
Don't we have
15
money?
gold.
I literally have 87 silver. Gold is pretty hard to get. I'm sure it is.
Okay, I offer
offer 15.
5 gold pieces.
5 gold pieces.
No, Angel Feather will pay you more. Okay.
Oh yes, Angel Feather will pay you graciously upon our safe departure.
You mean
For a return.
You mean Angel Feather, the one with the gambling addict ambassador?
Oh, God.
No, we're
You
solving
know,
that
I
problem
think-
right now too.
Okay, well, I'm gonna cut it right here. Do we need, wait? What do we need the heartstones for? Just to enter reflections, right?
To
No,
exit.
to leave him.
I'll leave them. Is there a possibility we could find heartstones inside of reflections, or no? That's not possible.
No, they're separate.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
Tell him Angel Feather will pay. Angel Feather will pay.
Angel Feather.
Yeah, give him a heartstone.
You mean the company with the gambling addiction and debt? I don't think that's
No. You see, we are new members of Angel Feather here. Look at our badges. I am. Okay, you are not talking to any low-ranking Angel Feather members. I am. I believe I'm blue rank, and he's purple. He's next commander,
Blue
right
is,
under the gold rank members.
Blue is the lowest. Purple is above battalion.
No, I'm purple, and then he's silver. I think.
And you guys are new.
No, not new. Appointed to.
Appointed to. But you did say you were new to Angel Feather.
Yeah, but we're here to reevaluate the guild and make sure everything turns out the right way.
I see, a transfer.
Yes, under new company business, if you would
all
say.
of this talk about coin and offering and tithe, it is starting to bore me. Let me ask this. Your friend, this gravely injured one, you say he was necrotically hurt,
Yes,
and it is something that is somewhat of a curse, yes?
possibly.
Possibly. But he is not dying within the next... How long?
Undefined.
He's
Undefined.
possibly dying.
He's possibly already dead, is what you're saying.
He's possibly already dying.
Already
The-
dying.
The person under
process
his
of-
says he only has about a week. So we need this urgently. A week painfully, she said. So we need this urgently now.
A week pain.
Was it really a week? I thought it was like,
I thought it was a month.
it was a month.
What?
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm trying to just talk to him.
Oh, okay. I
So,
wasn't sure you forgot about
I'm
it.
gonna have this is probably the end of the conversation. I'm gonna have both Herald and Baltoe. You guys are gonna be both rolling social stuff. Baltoe, roll me deception. You have a -2 on it because you're obviously your nose is fucked up. Herald, you can roll me either a deception for the lie or society to try and work your way around the tithe and stuff.
No.
Close to that
Baltoe
20, man.
rolled a 5. But Herald rolled a 23. Baltoe, it's hard to understand you while your nose is plugged, and it's when you say a week, you know that he's kind of Harold's already said something along the lines that there's more than a week already available. So he just kind of chalks it up to something else, and he just kind of looks at you, Herald, and he just kind of says, "Give me your coin." Give.
I hand him my 5 coin.
He just counts it out and says, 5. Fine. He just kind of throws it back into his room. You just hear the coins just ding, ding, ding. They just hit some You're not quite sure what they hit. Some of them hit some tile. Other ones hit what like to be a bed, maybe. Some of them hit something, and something yells out, or something skitters across the floor. And he's just kind of like, all right, now is when you need me.
Oh yeah, follow us. Actually,
Where will we meet? I must.
where
be
will we
ready.
meet? Baltoe. Where will we
The
meet?
bridge. The bridge.
The bridge.
Bridge, 6 p.m. or something. Yeah, 6 p.m.
No. As soon as
Immediately.
Immediately. Hey, you know what? Let's go right now.
I will make
No
my
need-
way over there as soon as I am ready. Do you mind? Is this dangerous or not?
Should
know.
not be.
The
I'll-
journey there shouldn't be dangerous. No.
I will be bringing my acolyte then to take notes. And you see him just close the door.
No, not
He
the
closes
kid.
the door, and you hear him just kind of shifting stuff around. And then you see behind you, as you guys kind of turn around, Jeffy is literally standing like a foot behind you. And he's smiling and he's looking at both of you. He's just like,
Wait, I gotta be her back.
okay.
Or I gotta leave her. A bit.
That's fine. That's fine. He's looking at both of you. He just his hands on a book, and he's just like, "Oh, you leaving?" And he's just extremely excited to actually exit. As the two of you finish your scene, between Geralt, is Mike here? Is Alex here?
Hello.
Okay, Alex, we're gonna go ahead and do you. We're gonna do Geralt last.
Yeah,
'cause-
do him. Yeah.
Yeah. Mike, you separate from the rest of the group. The
All
two
right.
go to the hospital while Geralt does his own thing. And as you just kind of stand there for a second, you just kind of like
Uh,
you go to where you think Josanna has gone. Josanna, her head kind of bobs in one of the corners. You kind of see her exit. She is heading back to the Angel Feather Embassy. And I assuming you follow.
yes, I follow her and I.
Yep.
Willingly try to shout her name, get her attention.
You're gonna try and shout her name.
Yeah, why not? You know.
Okay. You kind of make your way towards one of the corners, and you kind of see her walking down the pathway. You just kind of yell,
Susanna!
as you kind of yell that out. You kind of yell it out, and she just kind of looks around for a second, and you yell out again. And she just kind of looks around. She kind of looks back at you, and she looks at you, and she just kind of waves and gives a really big smile, and she just kind of beckons you to come to her.
Oh, okay, I run up to her.
You run up to her all the way down the path.
Yeah, I know. She
You-
really wasn't willing to meet me halfway.
You run up all the, she's just standing there, her hands on her hips, and she kind of looks down at you. As you kind of get up closer to her, you are kind of like a little bit out of breath and just kind of, and she kind of goes over. She says, Mike, we're going to have to get you up to snuff for Angel Feather. Starting tomorrow, we're going to have to do a very strict regimented training for you. And then after I after I train you very well, you're going to go ahead and train the others under you very well as too, all right? It is going to be an inheritance of love, so to say.
Okay,
Of course.
where are you going right now?
Oh, I'm going to go drink and wait for all of our information to come back from your other two friends.
All information, what?
The proof. Aren't you all looking for the proof
Yes.
right now?
Yes, Susanna, how about you and I get go at the bar?
Which bar?
We're gonna have a few drinks.
Sure, I mean, there's plenty of bars down the road, but how about you and me just have a private drink in the embassy? Get to know each other a little bit better.
The bar is there's a bar right down the street. We could just
Come
go
on, let's
there.
go. And she just grabs her hand. She grabs your hand and she just kind of like, she leads you over to the embassy. At the front of the embassy, you see the young boy just kind of nodding off for a second. And then you just see her just kind of stop. She's like, oh, watch this. And you see her just kind of sneak up. And she's sneaking a little bit, but you notice she's kind of crunching a few of the leaves. She's not doing a very good job of sneaking. But this young boy is extremely incapable. As you just kind of hear him just like... And you see her just kind of walk up next to him and just, I'm gonna use your blood! And she just, and you just see him absolutely just yell out a pure scream of terror and fear as he screams, yells out, and he gets his spear and he stabs at her. As he stabs at her, you notice she just kind of just slaps the spear away.
Oh, wow.
And she just kind of like, dunk, and it's like, boy, be very careful. If you stabbed me, I would have really eaten you up. And you see Falk, he's just kind of like,
Feels bad.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, of course. Are you back for the night, ma'am? Yes, I have company. I see. As always, please don't make a mess. And he just kind of goes off and he walks past you. He walks past you, Mike, and he looks at you, Mike, and he just looks at you and just kind of shakes his head. And he just kind of walks past. He goes up the pathway. And you see Josiana just kind of say, come. And she just kind of goes inside the door. She bends down under to go under the windowsill. I mean, the door sill. Mike, do you follow?
I look up the sky and I go, okay. Follow.
You follow. You go inside and you just kind of, she says, okay, close the door behind you, all right?
Okay, close the door behind me.
Dunk.
Like,
Okay.
don't forget what you're there for. You have to find out who stole your shit. Don't just
I'm trying to
She goes
come on,
to
man.
one
You
of
gotta
the
carry a conversation somehow.
She goes
Don't do
to
it.
the fallen table, the desk, and she kind of opens one of the drawers. And you notice the drawer, it's staying closed because with gravity, of course, the drawer is handled. She's kind of opening it with her hand. She pulls out what looks to be a large bottle of spirit, of some kind of dark liquor. And she kind of pulls out a couple of glasses. And she's kind of, come on, sit over. Come sit over here. We have a lot to discuss.
shots. All right.
Yes. And she kind of puts one, and she puts one in front of her as well. And she starts, and she just kind of just pours it. She pours one into hers. She pours one into yours, and she kind of puts down the liquor, and she kind of swirls it for a second. And she just kind of looks at it and she says, bottoms up.
All right, bottoms up.
Yeah. You drink it, and as you kind of drink it, it tastes like rubbing alcohol. It is extremely low quality. You can already tell that it is something that is purely liquor. It's literally like probably 80 to 90% ethanol. It's extremely, it's just
Good stuff.
pure alcohol.
Good stuff.
She just drinks this. So, the plans are, of course, once we have taken down the sandworms, I have a few more plans I would like to enact with you as my right hand.
Oh.
Yes, exciting, I know. So, the second thing I want to do is that I want to take over this city. The Farlights have gone way too long taking care of this city, of course. The ancestor of the Farlights is already long dead or gone and forgotten, and her young granddaughter, Mariel, of course, is very, very competent, but she's weak. Weak of heart, weak of body, and weak of mind. We can use all of these things against her. Now, the major thing that I wanted to try and push to you, Mike, was that I'm going to need you to do something for me.
Okay.
You are a young man with authority, of course.
Pretty old, but
Very
alright.
dashing, young, very handsome. And I'm going to need you to seduce the mayor to make sure that she does not fall out of line. You can. I dubbed this the Mike Hawk and his love strategy.
Wait, isn't that what he's doing now?
Now, This strategy, of course, is going to be very dangerous, and it's going to be a very long-term investment, of course. I would prefer if you would have her firstborn child with you. I'd prefer that to happen first in order to make her bound to Angel Feather. And the Angel Feather will slowly usurp the power of the actual city. And then in about 10 years, I can take over as governor. You can go ahead and move over to probably one of the boony countries or whatever. I don't really care. And we can just, have a great, fruitful partnership. That sound good to you, Mike?
I have some things I have to think over first.
Oh, of course, yes.
Get her drunk.
Well, I would recommend that if your firstborn child's name is a man, you name him Joe. And if it's a girl, of course, you should name him after me, Josanna.
Dude.
How do you come up with this so fast? Josanna, hold up. How long have you been thinking about this? Hold up. Hey, let me take a step outside.
Of course, I need you to think about it, Mike. It is going to be a very lucrative business opportunity for both you and I. You'll have a family. You'll be married to a Farlight. And I will have all of control of South Camp. It is extremely easy and simple to do this. All I need you to do is to marry her and have a child. And very simple and very easy. Think about it, all right? Think about it.
I'm gonna go with some air.
Of course. Mike, you just exit and you close the door. What are you doing?
Where's Baltoe?
Oh god.
They're over here. They're like,
I'm running over there.
Oh, he didn't do the job. No. He got cold feet, bro.
How am I supposed to do my job? I'm trying to do my job, but the job got reassigned, and that wasn't a part of the original job.
It was to get her drunk, bro. Oh no.
See how big she is? She can outdrink me and you.
Hey man, you can't tell until you try it.
Geralt.
It's all about the rolls.
So, Mike just leaves. I think he gets some air. Close the door. He just runs. He just bolts straight. He bolts straight to where he thinks Baltoe and them are the closest people that he knows. He runs over there. Geralt, you make your way up the hill, up to the Molgavian companies. At this point in time, night is beginning to set. The sun is beginning to set. The sunset's kind of coming through. As you're kind of making your way up the hills, you notice that the Molgavian companies are quiet. Not quiet like the hospital where it's eerie quiet, but it is quiet in the fact that when you walk by, the people that are talking and kind of just, conversing, they just watch you pass by. They seem to just stop and watch you pass by. Not in like a cult way, of course, but they are just wary of you. As you begin to make your way up the hill. Geralt, you kind of make your way to one of the bigger corners, and in the bigger corners, you just kind of see a couple of guards blocking the entrance to where the bigger building is and the building next to it. Of course, that isn't your destination. You kind of walk over towards it, and as they're kind of like getting ready to like interrogate you or to stop you, you just swing on your heels and turn right. And you just kind of continue on your way. You make your way down into you make your way over to the building that Kosi J had pointed out to you before. And in front of this building, you notice that there, on it, the words fire starters. And the sigil that they have are 2 bells and a flowing ribbon. Almost as if it's trying to catch those 2 bells. And as you kind of go over towards where this place is, there's a man sitting in front of this building, and he's not talking to anyone. But as this man just kind of is sitting there, you notice he's wearing what looks to be almost a straw hat, and under the under the hat there is a red, fiery red lock of hair just kind of twirling down one of his sides above his ear. As you kind of get to walk closer, he just kind of stops and he says, "Stop right there."
Is this the fire catchers?
Fire starters.
Fire
First of all.
starters.
Fire starters, yep.
Hmm.
Can I help you?
Well, I just have a question. We've all been in reflections, so I just have a question. I've just been in one recently, and I'm trying to figure out how to. There was this knight from he said he was from Magalv.
There's a lot of
And,
knights from Mughal.
Yeah, but he seemed like a famous knight. So I was trying to get here to maybe get a book about Magalv.
A famous knight from Mughal. You want
He
a
has.
book?
It looks like I saw a sigil on his shield, just like the one that's up there. But it had 3 bells with a ribbon on top of it.
And he looks at you for a second, a little bit suspiciously. Three bells and a ribbon,
Yeah, and his name was Kimmore. Kimmore.
Canmore. See. Now, let me ask you something else. What's your name?
People call me many things. A robot, a man, but my name is Geralt.
Geralt. I see. Well, let me tell you something, Geralt. In this place, if you tell any one of these people what you just told me, they're gonna shoot you dead. Or they're gonna cut you dead.
Why?
Because this legend of Kenmore, and the 3 bells and a missing shield, it's a very famous legend in the Moldavian people.
Really? What do you mean?
I can see you're not Moldavian at all.
Well, I just want to get him out. That's why. He helped us get out of this reflection, and I just want to get him out.
Kenmore, the last night, helped you out of a reflection, you said.
Yeah.
And he's not dead, you said.
No, he's not.
Interesting. Well, that's very interesting. And I like to say that it is a very, very unlikely fact that he would be alive to save your ass. But I am not opposed to the fact that we don't know much about reflections. So, how about this? You come inside, we discuss more, then we let you go.
Well, I actually have to be going. Can you give me a history book that was at least from 200 years ago?
A history book of 200 years ago. I can just tell you it, boy.
No, I just need a book.
What are you looking for in this book?
Just more about Kenmore. That's it. If he's a legend,
I can tell you more
know.
about Kenmore if you just come inside.
It's okay, man. You know, how about this? I can give you some coin for the book, and I'll come back tomorrow. I gotta go somewhere.
You gotta go somewhere. What kind of place you have to go?
I gotta go to a quest. I gotta do a side quest there. Yeah.
Really. You said you have to do a quest. Is it some kind of reflection that is taking over the world?
What?
Is it a reflection that's trying to, become a reality somewhere? Is it a reflection that's trying to, become real? Is it something like that?
It's just to go heal our friends, man. We need to heal our buddy. Okay, that's. But I'm just here to look for a book, and then I can come back tomorrow.
I see. I really would like you to come inside. It's not going to take like 20 minutes to talk. Come on.
I can't. I gotta go. I'm sorry.
Oh.
What was your name again, Mr. Fire Starter?
Name's Fabian Crow.
Varian Crow.
Fabian Crow.
Fabian.
What was Kimmore's last name? This legend. Was it Crow too?
No, of course not. If he was a crow, I'd be a bird.
Okay.
I will say this. You tell any Mogalvians about that, they will slit your throat. You come back to me now, alright? Next time, you hear?
Okay. Aren't you Mogalvian?
Of course I'm Mogalvian.
How come
I'm
you're not
a
slitting my throat now?
I'm a nice Mogalvian. I've been in these Borgbal woods for probably years now. You come back.
Okay, well. This Kimmore guy said he's looking for one of his ears, so. Anyways, alright. What's his name? Do you know his last name? Or not?
It's just Kenmore the Last Night. I'm
Alright,
telling you,
Kenmore
you
the
come
Last-
inside right now. I'll share you personal information. There's a tea on the stove. There's some cookies in there. You know,
here's
we
the
got
thing,
some
man.
milk and stuff in too. I'm not sure what you eat, but you know, we got some nuts and bolts if you want them.
Something tells me if I come in there, I won't be coming out for a while. So I'll
Maybe not in one piece, but you'll be coming out sooner or later.
all right, that's enough. I'm leaving.
I'm just.
I'll come back to you, Fabian.
He just kind of just waves you goodbye. He just kind of goes.
You can't
back
give me a
to
book
sleep.
though.
There's no books that I will give you without you coming inside.
Oh gosh, alrighty.
And you just
Time
kind
to
of
go meet them at the bridge.
you're like, fuck, there's another side quest. Alrighty, so all of you come back. So actually, not even no. Geralt's the first one to get to the bridge. He's the one that's done first. This conversation is extremely short. He knows there's a fucking time crunch he has to be at. But Baltoe and Herald, both of you exit out. As you guys both exit out, you just see Mike. He's running towards both of you. He just kind of runs towards both of you and just kind of stops and skids almost and stops in front of you.
What the hell are you doing here, Mike?
Guys, you won't believe this. I was trying to swoon her, but she told me to swoon the mayor.
What?
What?
And
Why
yeah,
not both? Just kidding.
It doesn't work like that. I don't know if you. I don't know about you, girl, but it doesn't work like that. I can't.
I'm not there.
swoon
It's like,
You're not there. Oh, okay. But yes. So I don't know what to do now, guys.
So did you
Baltoe.
find out who stole your stuff?
Baltoe, I need your help.
Did you find out who stole your stuff, Mike?
I didn't. I said I was coming from air. She just jumped the gun and told me to go swoon the mayor, and I was like, I can't. I was like, what is going on here? I don't want to be a part of this anymore.
Did you throw her off from doing the casino plan?
No.
Did
I
you
need
give her
your help,
any alcohol?
Baltoe.
Why do you need my help? You're the Gold Star guy, man. Come on.
I don't want this gold star. I just want to go. It look cool. I don't want this responsibility.
Oh my god.
So you're telling me you didn't distract her at all and you didn't find out any information about who took your stuff?
No.
Did you even offer her any alcohol?
We had a shot. She's waiting for me to go back in though. So
Eh. Get that.
Was
bitch
she still...
out.
Wait, what happened to looking for clues? Is she looking for clues?
she's giving me an assignment, Balto. But you're not listening.
I'm listening to the assignment, but what happened to the first assignment?
Yeah. Balto.
You're stacking stuff here, Mike. You're stacking stuff there. We can't keep up with... Me and Harold, we already have the priest. We have the priest. We're leaving. We're leaving. We're leaving immediately. It was horrible. It was a horrible experience with that.
I liked it.
You had
I
one
don't
job.
wanna be
You had
here
one job,
anymore.
Mike. Was to
I
get
don't
her off
wanna
of our tail.
As you guys are like standing there in front arguing, you see a younger boy kind of walk up to the both of you. You see he is dressed up and looks to be small armor and things like that. He looks to be overdressed for something, and you notice that he's holding like a wooden sword. It is Jeffy. As Jeffy kind of walks over towards the three of you, he says, You guys haven't left yet? And behind him, you see a large creature emerge from one of the side exits. In the light, you see him for who he is. He is an ogre, of course. But on one of his shoulders, there is a large festering scar on one of his shoulders. You can see it. And just from the position of where his head is, this may have been a two-headed ogre at one point in time.
Oh shit.
But for where the other head would have been, there's only a festering scar, almost a crater, a lump of flesh missing where that individual was. However, other than that, he is quite large, as big as an ogre is, but he is wearing very clean priest robes. And that festering scar, you can only see it because where his robe is, where his head, where the head hole is, you can see that it is just under that piece. And you can kind of see it whenever the wind kind of comes and blows it, it just kind of lifts it up a little bit and lifts it back down. His outfit is very breezy, you can already tell. As he just kind of walks over towards the 3 or 4 of you now. He just kind of walks over and he just kind of says, thought we're meeting at the bridge.
We're headed to.
We're on our way.
Now.
I
We have
see.
one more party member joining us.
Are we waiting for them here too?
No,
No.
we're going to the bridge.
Well, let's not make it awkward. Let's just walk together there then.
Okay.
As you just kind of just continue walking with the
I
large
whisper to Herald,
ogre.
do you sense any, divine or holy magic from him? And how are we so sure he's a holy priest?
He's not a holy priest. He's actually a bishop. Higher than that of a holy priest. And now that you mention it, I'm actually starting to question it because he accepted this job for only 5 gold. Well, how about this? It's either he can do his work and Vills lives, or he can't do his work, Vills dies, and I get my refund.
Okay.
We don't give refunds though. And you see,
Jeffrey's right next to it. What the hell?
Let's play the quiet game.
Jeffrey's literally walking between you guys as you guys are whispering each other. You see his head just pop out from between you. Think we don't get refunds.
Jeffy, have you met Mike? Mike here. He's a top tier member of the Angel Feather Guild.
No, yes.
Top tier member of the Angel Feather Guild. Oh, are you really into gambling? Like you're like the ambassador?
Oh my god.
No.
How much money have you lost?
All of it.
I haven't lost any yet.
Okay. And you see Jeffy just kind of calculating some things in his mind. And then, he goes to grab a couple of things, random places, but he seems to be distracted by something. You see the large ogre just he's following behind all of you, and everyone else is just kind of avoiding his gaze. You guys kind of walking past. They kind of part the way for all of you. It's kind of nice, actually, with them parting the ways. As you kind of just walk up towards upwards the path and just kind of reach to the main path, of course. The ogre is silent throughout this whole walk over.
Can I try to talk to the ogre?
If you'd like to, it just depends.
So, Bernard,
Yes.
when exactly was the last time you healed someone?
Healed someone? Oh, just this morning.
Huh.
Yes, I healed myself from a very drunken hangover.
Oh,
Mr. Bishop Bernard, how proficient are you at divine and holy magic?
I would say that as a bishop, I am very apt, or rather, I'm very, very adept at it. But compared to my peers, so-so.
wait. I Oh,
That
okay.
you
Your peers
hated in
amongst
your peers.
bishops, right? Not high priests, but bishops, right?
Yes, my peers of bishop. Yes, yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
How about
okay.
compared to those of the high priest ranking?
Oh, I'm one of the best inside the city.
Oh, God bless.
Obviously,
I mean,
all of these, there's
yeah.
only 2 or 3 of us in the city right now, but yes, I'm one of the best out of those 3.
We'll take it. But what was the last time you killed someone with divinity?
Oh, divinity. Well, my god that I pray to, Caden Callion, is one of a god that is very whimsical. He doesn't care much about tradition. In fact, he was just a person like you or me before he became a god. So, even the most average of us can achieve something great, is really one of his mantras.
I'm just a little curious, but have you ever treated someone who, I don't know, let's say, has been injured coming out of a wandering reflection?
I have treated plenty of those.
Oh.
Usually, those ones that come out of reflection, sometimes they're infected with some things. Those ones we usually have to either amputate right when it happens. I usually recommend people to do that. If it has spread already to the mind and the heart, maybe even the soul, it is much more difficult. A lot of my peers recommend that we exorcise them then and there.
Huh?
Separate their
Exercise as in
Sep-
separate their soul from the...
No, separate their soul from their body. Or some would say their head from their body.
So you killed them.
That's what they do, yeah. I think in different ways though. I usually try and make sure that they stay alive, and I do quite a bit of experimentation to make sure that the next person is not meant to suffer.
What will be your total rate once this job is finished?
The 5 gold is obviously a down payment. Angel Feather is broke, I already know. I will say this. And he looks at you, Herald. You have something that is of interest to me. I'd say
Oh.
a weekend spent with me and Jeff. No, Jeffy.
Huh?
Would be good enough payment for me. How about that?
What?
Herald,
Why
take it.
not? But Jeffy likes the Shuni more. Isn't that right, Baltoe?
But the Shuni is not divine or occult in nature, and for me, my main study, after my bishophood was finished, is of false deities. Things of that nature. Things that give divine power that are unnamed. Much more interesting to me, of course. And I'm not
Interesting.
sure if you'd be interested in that as well. Could be mutually beneficial for both of us.
I agree. It might be mutually beneficial. I accept your offer.
Of course. I was hoping you would. Although
In fact,
it may be
we don't even
painful,
have to wait till this-
actually.
In fact, we don't even have to wait for this weekend. We can do it tonight. You know what? Let's not even go back to the city. Let's just go straight back to your place.
Oh
Well-
my god.
Let's avoid the bridge.
As you guys are walking towards the bridge, Geralt, you kind of see off in the distance, just waiting. You're the first one that gets there. You're waiting for almost like half an hour to an hour. You're like, where the fuck are these guys? You're like, you understand where Mike is because he's probably getting her drunk, but like the other guy should have been done already. As you kind of see that in the distance, a large creature begins to approaching the bridge. As you begin to just see the thunk, thunk, thunk. As this large creature, dressed in what seem to be white priest robes, comes forward, and in front of him, a few small figures then become visible.
I start waving,
Your companions and a child.
and I stop waving, and I kind of scratch my head. This could be dangerous. Oh god.
As all of you
Oh,
can make your way over.
Before we set off on our quest, I can't smell you anymore, Bernard. I can smell you from a mile away. But Jeffy, can you hand me one of your belongings just in case you get lost? I can always know where you are.
He just kind of reaches down into like his pocket, pants pocket. He's like, hold on. And he kind of looks around, and then he runs over towards Bernard, and Bernard just hands him a little thing, and you kind of see him go grab. Looks to be a small little knife, regular size. And he just kind of reaches in his pocket and just perfect. Ha! And he just kind of pulls out of his pocket, and he pulls out his underwear, and he just hands it over to you. He says, "Here you go."
Oh man.
Did he just pull a Zoolander, bro?
Okay. Thanks, Jeffy.
Of course.
Fucking shit, dude.
Memorize his somehow.
Oh god.
As you just kind of.
Now that we get that out of the way and I got everyone accounted for, all right, let's head out to save Vills.
Oh my god.
We'll be back by sunrise. Let's go.
All right, you head off, and you go save Vills. So, should we take a break, or should we call it here?
It's up to you. How are you feeling?
Can we go shopping in the market?
No, we can't. We're leaving, bro.
No,
we're leaving.
I'll say that you guys could probably buy stuff on your off time.
Oh, on the way up. Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys don't have to. We don't have to role play it. It's fine. You guys just buy what you guys need to do. But we can do a 10-minute break if you guys are still willing to play. We can go to like 10, and then we'll be done.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. I'm down.
Everybody down with that?
Alex?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, sounds good.
I was like,
Alright.
what happened?
Let's take
what
a
was
break.
going on?
Let's take a break. Let's go ahead and get started then. The second part of the 6th session. Quick recap. You guys spent some time in the town. Okay, that's it. All right, perfect. All right, so you guys are making your way out of the city of South Camp. And as you guys kind of making your way, you guys are accompanied by 2 individuals. Jeffy, the small young acolyte, and of course, Bernard, the bishoped high priest. As you guys are making your way out of the city of South Camp, do you guys say anything? It is just kind of a long walk getting to where you were before. And it's pretty easy to get there. The path is kind of straight, and I won't make you roll for it. It's pretty. You guys have gone between this path so many times, you guys know exactly where to go now. But as you guys are kind of walking through that area, is anyone conversating?
I'd like to introduce myself to this ogre.
Okay. No.
How many lesser health potions can I buy, Will?
As many as you can afford.
How much do they cost?
It should tell you on the item list.
Yes.
I was looking for it. I can't find it.
Tells you on value, right?
Elixir of life.
Oh, that's why it's not called health. Okay.
Yeah, they're called elixir of life.
All right. Well, I gave everyone a potion.
Yep.
So this is
Yeah, I gave everyone a minor one.
a minor. Okay. I walk up to the ogre guy, and I tell him, formally, I am. What's up? I'm Geralt. You must be the high priest.
My name is Bernard.
Bernard. My name is Geralt. We could finally save Vills. That's the guy we're gonna go save.
Vills.
Yeah.
It's the name of the young boy.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
So,
do you have
can I
any
look at your-
more information regarding this boy's infection, disease, its curse?
If they haven't told you already, we think it's some kind of necrotic disease. Definitely new.
Is it a plague? I take it from your answer. It may be one.
It may be. Definitely
Maybe.
should not leave
I won't rule it out.
Borbog.
Then. No.
Um.
I'll make sure Jeffy stays outside. He is quarantined, right?
Oh yeah. Yes, he's quarantined. He should be.
Perfect.
And there's a kid there too. Maybe Jeffy can play with let's see. Hopefully you don't hate this person. We're actually going to Maya's place.
And he just kind of continues walking. He raises an eyebrow. Maya is the one taking care of your friend.
Yeah. She said she won't let him die.
And he just pauses for a second. So, you were able to take your friend all the way from the reflection that you exited.
Oh no. When we exited the reflection, we landed in Maya's place. That's why she was there to help. She was willing to help. Of course, at a price.
So, all of you survived a wandering reflection, is what you're saying. And
Basically.
you're unfortunate to land in the witch's hut.
Yeah. She doesn't seem too bad.
How are you not sure that she's not already killed your friend and taken him apart?
Because well, we gave her a hearthstone to ensure that she doesn't kill him.
You see him just look up at the sky for just a second. And he just looks back down. He just kind of says, "You gave the witch a hearthstone? Good job. Perfect.
Yeah.
Amazing.
We
Done a valuable effort, actually. And that is not sarcasm, of course. I believe every citizen in these woods deserves at least one hearthstone. The mayor was not trying to give her one to try and hold something over, so it is good that she now has one. She won't have to use her last resort, of course.
Yeah, exactly. I make sure Jeffy's not around. She has a kid. I'm pretty sure she's a canary. I'm pretty sure that witch would have, done the deed if she had to.
It's quite obvious, honestly. If you've been here long enough, every child here is most likely one.
Is that why you carry Jeffy around, man?
Please don't say that.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
I think it's true. Ah! Anyways, I won't question it.
You have to understand that he is my acolyte first and foremost, and both of us have hearthstones.
Oh,
And he pulls out what looks to be a hearthstone, but it is gold instead of the regular dark blue. And you just hear Jeffy behind you, and he's been listening this whole time too.
oh damn it.
Is that maid like a little girl too that works?
Yeah,
with the
she's
maid?
young. She's young. She's probably she's barely turning like 12. She's extremely young.
Does that mean that the little girl at the mayor's office is a canary too?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna make fun of this little girl when we meet her again. Anyways,
No, Paul's just talking about the maid of the mayor's office.
Bernard, if you don't mind, can I see your spell book or your list of spells?
We don't use spells.
I mean, that little kid at the angel feathers is a canary too?
Yeah, man.
The kid at Angel Feather is a canary? The guard?
He's been here his whole life. Falk. He's talking about Falk.
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't know. Maybe
Everyone
he
that's
is.
born here, remember? Anyway. Oh, okay.
Yep. You see
why do you stay
Bernard
here?
look down.
Why do you stay here, Bernard?
Bernard is just like looking at all of you. He just kind of says, I've been sent here as the I've been sent here in exile because my figure is too scary to go into towns. It is what it is. This is where I can practice my faith.
Bernard,
basically-
how does someone of your unique nature become a priest instead of just you know,
A
carrying big
savage.
stick.
What?
Mm,
I read in books that ogres are usually quite
quite vicious,
yes.
evil, monstrous, murderous, very much not the type.
But of course, I read that robots are dumb. So here I am.
Yeah.
Maybe your books are correct about one thing.
Hmm.
But no, a person of my stature is not. Well, we don't start. Well, I didn't start out as an ogre, actually. I am an expert in curses. And this is a curse.
Oh.
This.
Oh, go
I'm
ahead.
not I am not an ogre. I'm a man. But, of course,
Another side quest. Just kidding.
in Borgbal, you run across many strange things. I used to be a young adventurer, bright-eyed, making his fortune here. And I came across something quite terrible. And this is the only way for me to stay alive. Well, it was the only way for me to stay alive. It was a fluke and an unfortunate circumstance. Tell me, none of you are well versed in necromancy, are you?
No.
Good. Because in necromancy, there are many things you have to trade for. And the worst part about magic of that nature is that what you are trading does not matter. You are trading other individuals' belongings to trade for your own benefit. Most magics tell you to trade your own vitality, your own health, your own energy to change something in the world. But necromancy and evil, terrible magic schools, they trade other people's things to benefit yourself.
Does that mean we'd have to trade something to fix Vills?
No, because I am giving the one, or rather, I am the one giving up something instead.
What?
The benefit of this body is that I have much vitality. I can cast spells much more than the average priest, which is why I became a bishop, to help others and to be someone that will make a difference. Before, average, height, stature, strength, terrible magic affinity. But the creature that lived in this body before had even higher magical affinity than most likely even you, little robot.
Interesting. I'm writing this down in my notes. No.
As he continues to tell a little bit of his story, you see Jeffy just kind of walk over towards you, Mike.
Oh.
And he just kind of walks over. Hey, on our next, and then as he kind of says that, you see the ogre just kind of look over and just kind of says, Jeffy, not until we reach the hut. And then you see Jeffy just like, okay. And like he's like, when we reach the hut, okay, we reach the hut. And you're not quite sure what he's doing, Mike. But it is highly suspicious. But as you guys are walking and talking, you guys eventually reach the same place. Boop.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh shit. Forgot she looked that sad. I want to talk first to this chick.
As you
Yeah.
guys reach the place, let me bring Bernard onto the screen. That's that big enough? No, he's bigger than that. I'll just make him small for now. And I'm gonna go ahead and not have Jeffy on the screen. He's not really a combat fighter unless you guys want him to be. But you see Tilly just kind of standing. She's kind of like she's tilling one of the trees. She's kind of cutting some of the getting water from the stream. And she kind of looks up and she looks over at all of you. She's just kind of like, Geralt, you're in the front. She's just kind of like,
Yes. And I say, "Wow, I can't believe you haven't been sacrificed yet."
and you walk past her. She's just kind of her face is just in mild confusion. It's like, you're back. I'm so surprised you haven't rusted away.
There's no rust. I have so much oil. I'm just kidding. Okay.
She's waiting for all of you inside. Is this... And she looks up at Bernard. He just kind of nods and smiles. And that smile is like extremely like crooked and disgusting, and there's tusks and everything. He just kind of like, is this your priest?
Yeah.
The best in town.
Meet dinner. I mean, Tilly.
You see Bernard walk up to her and he just walks over the bridge. He doesn't even test it. He just walks over and just kind of says, "Nice to meet you, little one." Uh-huh. He just walks past. He's like, he's in there?
Yeah. He's in there.
Okay. And Bernard walks past, and then Tilly walks up straight to you, Geralt, and says, "What are you doing bringing a monster in this place?"
He's not a monster, man. He's been a curse. He was a regular human, okay? Have some sympathy. I mean,
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Don't book the judge.
Curse just like both of you, you ugly pieces of filth.
You want to play, bro? This is all play.
Well, anyways, Tilly, be nice to Jeffy, okay? He's a cool guy.
And you see
Alright.
Jeffy just kind of walk over to her. He's like he's like really shy. And he just kind of walks over. He's like, "Do you want to play?" And Tilly just kind of like, "I got work to do." And she walks away.
What the I turn to Jeffy. Don't worry, she's just hard to get to know at first.
She didn't seem really friendly to you.
Yeah, and everybody loves me. I'm a shoonie.
That's true. It's true. Maybe she doesn't like dogs. She's more like a cat person, huh? She seems like one.
Yeah, hold on. I'm sorry to interrupt you guys. How many players can D&D be?
Hey, Brandon, we can't have you join and be a one-shot wonder, man. That's the whole thing, Brandon.
It's a commitment, bro. Yeah. As you guys are kind of going like near inside, you see Bernard just kind of look. He looks at the door for a second and just kind of like. But then you see Maya just kind of enter and just kind of open the door, and she's got to. She looks out at all of you, and she kind of looks over. "Oh, joy. A large creature to invade my home. Please don't destroy it. I would like for it not to be destroyed. I'll do my best not to bang my head on anything. Just come in." As she kind of beckons all of you inside. As all of you are beckoning inside, you just kind of see, kind of go to the room over there, onto the corner, and you kind of see Vills kind of sitting up on one of the, on the counter, and you notice that he's kind of writing something down. He looks to be writing something next to one of the candle lights. And he's just kind of writing something, thinking and writing again, and thinking and writing again.
For some reason, I can't move my token.
Make sure it's on the square thingy. On the left, top left.
It's saying this token collides with at least one wall. I'm just trying to move it one space.
There you go. I dragged you to a
okay.
tree. Yeah, that's why.
Okay.
You see Vills.
How are you feeling, Vills?
Vills, we brought your senpai.
You see, You see Maya just kind of look over and she said, come, you shouldn't come back. As you kind of just coming back, Baltoe, you just kind of see Vills has ignored you. And you just kind of look over at him for a second. You notice that from where he's writing, he's not using a pen, actually.
What
He's using a fingernail to write.
Oh,
that.
shit.
As he's using a fingernail to write, you notice that the one fingernail is long and sharp, and it looks to be almost completely black and purple. As he's writing what looks to be some kind of script. From a distance, it looks fine. But as you got closer, you notice that there is a madness, a fervent fervor that he is writing those notes on.
What the hell, Maya? It's only been a day, half day.
There was some complication.
Said we had at least a month.
Oh, he does have a month to be alive.
Oh, gosh.
Anyways, can Mike get his Hearthstone back?
No,
Hi.
We came back, and the Hearthstone was insurance.
The Hearthstone was a payment.
you guys gave her. That's right.
Was it? No, it wasn't.
It was.
It was a payment.
I can.
Bad dog.
She reaches back into her pouch. I can give it back. I'll just give back my side of the deal too. You can have Vills back.
Oh yeah, the payment was to take care of him.
I will take
We'll
care
do
of
it
him.
after this.
Take care of him. Keep him
we'll do-
alive. Oh no, we can do it now if you would like it back.
No. I think
No, forget about what I said. Geralt, you go ahead. He's a leader. Geralt's a leader. Go ahead, Geralt. Say your stuff.
the guy that traded rations for Hearthstone. Am I right, Bernard? I'm just kidding.
Bernard just looks over, just like, What's wrong with the boy? He's been acting up ever since they left, actually. He's been sleeping, waking up, writing something, sleeping, waking up, writing something. And he's ate food in the beginning. But I had hoped he would have responded to all of you when you came inside the house. It probably doesn't help that I was using a few magical implements to test a few things, but I don't think it would have done anything different. And you kind of look inside the room, and Vills is writing more script on paper. But as you as you see the script, as he puts the paper to the side, the script vanishes.
What the fuck?
And he's just rewriting on the same pieces of paper in a cycle.
What the fuck? I think that Lich is trying to communicate with us. Is this blind cover still? This still is blindfold on, man.
He does.
Oh gosh. Well, I guess Bernard, tell us what you can do.
Well, let's take a few steps back first. A Lich?
Oh,
Oh, did I not mention that?
What, Herald? Did you not tell Bernard anything? We met.
No. I told him all the necessary. We had. There was a client.
I was told
Oh,
that a person had a grave injury. He looks into the room. Bill seems fine. And he just kind of looks back and says, a grave injury of necrotic nature, and they were not going to last the week. And he looks at you, Baltoe. And he looks back at you, Herald. And looks at Geralt. And this individual was near death and cursed with an infection of some kind.
yeah.
He does have it.
He looks just...
Everything checks out. I don't know what's the problem.
He just looks possessed to me.
Looks possessed?
Obviously.
Possessed? Can you cure him?
I am specialized in curses. Possession is not a curse. It is literally another soul.
Well,
Are you sure that's what's going on? Can you just take a closer look?
Maybe a closer look. Maybe hold his hand.
A closer look would put me at risk. All right. But if I end up going berserk, please don't kill me.
I'll think about it.
Subdue me instead.
I got you. Yeah.
You see Maya just kind of step out of the way. She's like, after you. Kind of walks forward.
I got shield on myself. Oh shit.
You see him just kind of walk over towards Vills, and he's kind of just stomping in the room. And he kind of walks over towards Vills, and you see Vills just continues writing and writing. And as he kind of continues to write, the moment Bernard kind of steps over him, Vills stops. And Vills just kind of stops and looks up, even though he's blindfolded. He just kind of looks
Right.
up. He says, Is that you, sister?
Oh. Vills, it was just a joke, man. We brought a high priest. He's actually a bishop.
We brought a bishop to help you, Bill.
It was just a joke.
Take his help.
You see Vills just look up, and he was almost about to... He was smiling when he said that, but as he kind of continued to explain, he just kind of, his smile just kind of goes off of his face. It's like, oh, all right. Hello, Mr. Bishop. My name is Vills. I am a priest of Pharasma. And, may I know which church and what your name is? I am Bishop Bernard. I'm a high priest. I follow Caden Callion. And... boy, I'm sorry to say, but it looks like you are mighty in trouble. Why? There is something trying to make it from the other side through you. And judging from and he kind of picks up the half-written page, and he kind of looks at it for a second. Judging from what they're trying to say, it looks like there are very few choices of what must be done with you. Especially as time is going on. Now, he looks back at you, Herald, Geralt, and everyone else.
Oh.
Vills has a disease, right? Or something.
Yes, it seems like
Right.
it. That can spread. Right, Baltoe? You saw your buddy die. What happened? Bill was his
He
name,
did.
right?
It was Ben.
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 What happened exactly when he was about to turn?
Ben? He
Oh my gosh.
he was rotting. He was rotting away. His whole body decomposed. And then he turned evil. A sort of gaze that the general looked like. Cursed.
Oh, yeah.
Cursed, of course. Boy, can I see your arm? Sure. And he kind of lifts his left arm, and then you see Bernard just grab it with firmly. And he looks at it, and you see that the purple veins and everything are still they're kind of cutting across his forearm, but there's like a certain stopping point. And he just looks, you see Bernard just looking and examining it with a couple of his fingers. He looks at it and examines it, and he puts it down. Good enough, thank you. That disease is not one that we want spreading. Because it is not it is fatal to those that are not suitable for it. But to those it is suitable for, well, they become vessels. Possible vessels, but vessels nonetheless. That lich is trying to jump dimensions, and through this disease, he is searching for a suitable one, a suitable host to jump to this one from his own. Do any of you know the rules of reflection?
Ooh, I know.
All right.
We've been through it.
What is the first rule of a reflection?
We don't talk about them. I mean, well,
What is the first rule for these? The rules for getting out of reflection, rather.
oh, okay. You need a source of power with the Hearthstone
Okay.
within 25 feet.
Yes, that is true. That's one. What is the second way to get out?
Make sure none of the kids are in the room. You sacrifice a canary.
At the edge of a reflection. Yes, that's number 2.
Yes.
And then what's the third way to
Yes.
get out?
You can't.
That's incorrect.
What? I was only told 2 ways.
2 ways known to
Oh,
many.
claiming it. Sorry. Claiming it.
Claiming the reflection. But do you know what claiming entails?
Killing the Lich.
That could be
Oh,
one.
yeah, he was the source of power, or he was one of them.
Claiming reflection means that you are solving the mystery of it. An objective, so to say. Why the reflection exists in the first place. Why a source of power becomes possessed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sources of power cannot exert a reflection on their own because the reflection itself would collapse. But if the source of power can propagate itself to a different place, maybe like ours, what do you think you'll need?
A vessel? A body?
That's the end of the equation. No, a source of power needs a reason. Why would a source of power want to leave its own reflection? It is king in its own reflection. It is the lord of its own world. Why would it want to leave? And I think I know why this one wants to leave. This one wants to, quite cliche, wants to take over this place. Creatures have been entering its world scot-free and exiting scot-free, and it wants to know where these stronger and stronger individuals keep coming from. And, unfortunately, your young boy here has given that source of power an anchor to where we are. So now it has a concrete goal. Now it has a place to look its eyes upon. Now it knows where we are. So, let me ask you again. Are you sure I can't just kill the boy? I'm sorry, Vills.
Well, it's up to Vills. Vills, what do you want to do, man?
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Are you willing to die for the greater good, Vills?
Of course I'm willing to die for the greater good, but would I want to? Of course not.
Well, will you?
I mean,
I'll walk up. Vills, what would your god say?
Isn't there a way to cure him? Is there not?
Yeah, but that's like a whole character arc.
a cure, and you see the priest look over. A curse is only propagated by the creature that gave it. And if it's spread,
So we would have to kill the Lich.
yes, kill it, not claim the source of power. You would have to destroy the Lich entirely.
Oh,
So,
gosh.
Are you willing to die?
How are we going to be level 20 within in-game 8 months?
You see Vil just kind of look
In-game 1
over.
month.
He just kind of. Can I have like some time to think about it, at least, or at least you know, kind of
Baltoe.
you know.
Baltoe, give him that elixir that you got from his senpai. Just in case he
Okay.
needs it. Let him choose.
I'll walk up to Vills. Oh shit! Get out the fuck away! Get out the fuck away! Vills, I spoke with your sister, Lady Eclick.
And what did she say?
She gave me this vial. I know not what it does, but I know what your faith is. It is your decision
My God.
on what you choose to do with it. Just know, I would do anything to save your life.
Would you slay a lich for me?
Oh God.
With no doubt in my mind. But this choice is yours and yours alone. And fuck. I'm clenching the vial in my hand. I don't want to give it to him, guys.
You see him
I
just
don't want to
kind
hand
of.
it to him.
I'll give it to him.
You see Bernard just kind of put his hand, his one finger onto your shoulder, Baltoe, and says, "I'll administer it if he chooses. Hand it over to me."
Wait, can't he just choose by himself? Wait, I mean,
I'll hand
to
Bernard the
kill a
vial.
lich.
I had the Bernard the vial.
Oh.
You have the better judgment than me.
To kill the lich, all we need to do is find the phylactery and just destroy it. We
That's
don't need to
like-
fight him heads on.
A phylactery. Have you destroyed a phylactery before?
Oh,
Robots?
No, I haven't. I thought you just throw it to the floor and it breaks.
In the stories of the past, that is what liches did. They put their phylactery in glass because it conducts the best magic. But understand this. The magic now will make it so that a phylactery on its own is its own place to explore. A step
gosh.
deeper into a reflection.
Oh God, we're too low level for this. How much time do we have? A month.
You see Maya look over and says, he has a month to live as himself. But
Before he goes insane.
I don't think the boy is up for it. I would suggest ending his life now. I would have done it myself if you went back in a month, but you came back within the day.
Man.
Vills just kind of has his elbows on his knees and he's just looking down at the ground. And you see Bernard just kind of put his hand on his shoulder. Sorry, son.
I tell Vills, no matter what choice you choose, we will get revenge.
Of course. Of course.
And we will save Kim more.
Of course.
Wait. Let's do it then. Let's go back in there. Let's destroy it. Let's go back in there and destroy it.
We can't. We're too
different
low level. Oh God.
I'm a date with a different reflection.
You see
What's your low
Bernard
level?
say, how about we leave and I'll discuss a few options with the boy. Yes?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Let's get the fuck out.
Is Jiffy and Tilly being friends now? I can't tell. Where are they?
You see Tilly is literally doing all the chores around the outside and Jeffy is just walking like around her. Like he's like excitedly skipping, holding rocks and stuff. And then he's just been waiting for all of you to just stand outside, to come back outside. The moment he sees all of you, he runs over towards all of you. Person in particular, he runs over to Mike actually.
Oh, damn it. Damn it, he ran past me.
Oh,
Yeah, he runs towards you, Mike. Mike. Come over here, come over here.
oh.
Okay. And he kind of
Make
brings
sure.
he brings you to a stump. And he brings you to a stump. Yes. And it's like he kind of wipes it off. He wipes off some bugs. He makes it as flat as possible. He's like, okay. All right, Mike. Okay. So, welcome to the Jeffy Casino. And now I have, and he kind of brings out a couple of really shoddily made dice. I have 3 dice here, and if you roll over a certain number, one I'm thinking of, then you win. Triple your money. Oh, but if you don't, you lose your bet. Now, this special game is something that I have dedicated all of my 9 years to making. And now it is out in the world to play. So, do you want to play? He's asking.
Yeah, let's go. What do you
Okay.
No.
How much are you betting first? How
much money do I have? I mean,
In your inventory, man. We all start with, I think, what, 15 gold?
Mm-hmm.
15 gold. And I look at my teammates. What do you guys think I should bet, huh?
Honestly, I think you shouldn't even bet at all.
I don't gamble with kids. That's just not right.
Yeah, I'm worried the kid might outsmart you.
Sure, let's try 1 gold.
Whoa. Alrighty.
1 gold. Alrighty. So,
I'll do 5. Yeah, I'll do 5. I'm feeling lucky.
Whoa.
Okay, fine. I'll do 1. I'll do 1 gold.
alrighty. So the Jeffy Casino is now open for ding, 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 ding. All right. So I need you to roll these 3 dice. Then the dice might be nice. Then you'll make it maybe thrice. Yeah. Okay. Roll it.
What dice am I rolling?
You're gonna have to roll me 3 d6s.
Oh, shit.
Okay, a 4, a 2, and a 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10 dots. 10 dots. The number I was thinking of was 11. You lose. And he takes the coin.
I knew that was going to happen. You should have had him write it down on the piece of paper.
He puts the coin in his pocket and he just kind of takes it. And he's like, all right, Jeffy Casino now open. Ding, 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 ding. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da. All right.
Wait.
How much you want to bet now?
I'm
Where the
done.
heck is the ogre? They've been there for quite a long time.
Everything's
okay.
Yeah. You go. You're just watching Mike get conned by a small child as you just as you go out and you go back. You knock. The door is locked now. Oh, it's closed rather. It's closed. As you're kind of looking inside the window, you fucking creeper. You look inside the window. You see the ogre just kind of putting his hand over Vills, and Vills is just kind of shaking his head. And you see just kind of like Vills just kind of just breathes in for a second, and you see him just kind of look up at Bernard, and Bernard just kind of nods for a second. And as you kind of see Vills just kind of says, he just kind of nods. You see Bernard just kind of just put his hand over one of Vills' shoulders. And he takes his other hand and puts it on Vills' other shoulder. And you see him just kind of... as he just grabs Vills' neck.
Shit.
And begins...
Oh my god. Are we aware of this?
No, only him knows.
Go up, bangs on the window.
Guys.
What's going on, Geralt?
Go,
What's going on?
Baltoe, go outside, man. I think he's strangling him.
Oh no! I hit the door. I'm trying to open it.
It's locked right now.
No.
Oh no!
You see
Guys,
Maya just
remember.
kind of shaking. She's just kind of holding her arms together, and she's leaning just against the house.
Open this
looking out.
goddamn door, Maya! Open this goddamn door!
The door can't be opened
Wow.
without an invitation. from
Oh,
What
Baltoe.
the hell are you talking about?
We're not goddamn vampires. Fuck.
I pull out my crossbow.
Oh
I
god.
use quick draw on it. Oh shit!
Yo, guys, just remember, anything that happens, Vills wanted it to happen.
Yeah, God. Oh, God. Not the door, man. We're going to have to pay for
I'm
this too.
shooting it, bro.
We're going to have to pay for this.
I'm shooting this door open.
You'll need to
Oh.
pay for that door if you
Don't
break
you
it
dare do
anymore.
it, man.
Does 19 hit? Will does
19 hits the door. Yes, it does hit the door.
God.
Does it break the lock, man?
The lock is made of metal. I mean,
It's a roll for damage.
just roll for damage, man.
What do you do? 5 damage, bro.
Geralt, throw me through the window, man. Throw me through
Oh,
the window.
God.
I'm gonna shoot this window, bro. I'm shooting this window. I'm breaking through here.
He's already dead, bro. I can't tell.
No.
Man.
You,
I can see it from here. No.
I'm
as you
jumping
kind
through,
of
bro. I'm
see,
jumping through. Oh, I can't jump through it.
My god.
I can't jump through the window. Oh,
as the time begins to pass, you see that the hut itself seems to have almost locked itself against your touch.
ah.
Oh,
You
shit.
you
this
literally,
glass now.
you shattered the glass.
Oh, God.
And you shattered the
I
glass.
jumped through.
Bernard looks at you, and he just looks at you for a second, Baltoe. He says, and he takes his hands off of Vills, and Vills just falls onto the bed. Dog, you have to understand it's for the greater good.
Grr.
You see, as
No. What's
as
going on, man?
you kind of run into the room, and you run into the room, you notice that Vill's body is crumpled on the bed. As it's crumpled on the bed, you notice that the purple veins are retracting.
Oh shit.
They're retracting. As you see him just kind of retracting and retracting, you notice that Vills is not breathing. But Bernard looks at you, Baltoe, and he says, Vills is dead, dog. But I have put him in a state of stasis. He will stay as this until we can solve the problem. It is not a solution. It is a band-aid. It gives us time. He kind of grabs Vills by the back, almost like a muffle of a cat. And he kind of throws him on his shoulder. Our work is done here. I'm taking him back to my office.
Gosh.
And you see the door opens as Baltoe runs out, and behind on Bernard's shoulder is Vills' corpse. As you just kind of see Bernard holding it.
Wait.
I go silent. I'm sad.
Does,
I'm hella sad.
are you taking his body to study? What's...
I'm taking it back to the hospital. To the
Is-
morgue.
Hmm.
A priest of Pharasma does not deserve to have his corpse in a savage place like this. No offense, of course. And Maya just says, none taken. This job has so many terrible days. And you just see him just kind of walk and leave.
Oh, shit. Well, Baltoe, you're paying for that window.
Malto's paying for that. Fuck that.
You see Maya walk over towards you, Baltoe, and she says, we can work out a payment if you'd like to stay a bit later.
You can
I'm
knock
just
him out.
walking
Are
away
you gonna
all
knock him out
silently,
too?
bro.
I heard
There's
you
a
knocked
lot.
me out, Maya.
She puts her hand on your shoulder.
I turn to Maya and I'm like, Someone just died, and you're looking for me to pay for a window?
Someone
You're
just
heartless.
someone just
And I
died.
walk away.
As you walk away and you just leave. Like, all right, that's fine. And she just kind of goes back to her hut. Tilly, we've got a window for you to clean up.
By the way, Maya, I have a message from the governess. She said she wants the herbs, and then also, I think Kosi J told me to say hi or something like that. All right. Anyways, I'm leaving.
All right. Tell CJ he can go fuck himself. Also, tell the governess the same thing as well. The herbs aren't coming back because your dog friend broke the window. Tell her that.
Oh God.
Oh, hey, I poked my cock, and I said, "Hey, aren't you forgetting something? Hey,
Not worth it." I follow Baltoe. Do you? Shouldn't we take
are you
his
not
body
gonna get
to
your Hearthstone back?
Senpai? I don't trust this guy now, man. Well, dude, look when I can I do a history check, Will?
What's up?
When the ogre when Bernard was gonna strangle him, bro, did it seem like he wanted to do it, bro, or did it seem like, man?
Roll me a perception for that.
I can't tell, bro.
Roll me a perception for that.
I can't tell if Bill wanted this or not, bro.
Bill's in struggle. You know that.
Oh God. Okay. All right, perception. All right, I forgot it's right here. All right, man. Fuck, man. I can't tell, bro.
14. Yeah, you can't tell. You just didn't
Oh,
know.
fuck.
He looks like an ogre, bro. All ogres look like they want to kill. You can't tell. It's really hard to tell.
That's right.
As you
Wait,
guys
so did Alex,
exit. Mm-hmm.
wait, did Alex get his Hearthstone back or no?
No,
Nope.
he didn't, bro.
But then the governess gave him one to use.
Yeah. Yep.
One that was
I remember
loaned
that.
at least. So he doesn't own another one, but he has one that's loaned at this point.
All right,
As-
well, I guess Alex doesn't want his Hearthstone back, so.
Yep. As you guys make your way back out, you notice that Jeffy is just kind of jumping around still, just kind of talking to everybody. He seems to be just like, he's bragging to everyone that he got Mike Hawk to actually gamble away his gold. He's bragging and showing his like shiny new gold. Like, yeah, I am able to. I am so smart. I am so smart. I am so smart. And you see Jeffy just kind of jumping around on the trees and the creeks and things like that. As he's kind of jumping around the creeks, you know, Bernard is just silent. He's leading the way back at this point. And you see on his shoulders the corpse of Vills. And he's not holding him roughly, but he's not holding him gently either. He's just like almost as if he is an object at this point. He is just thrown over the shoulder.
Does the disease look like it's not spreading anymore, or is it fully
It looks
retracted?
like it's a standstill. It was retracting a little bit, but it's at a standstill. So it's around his shoulder area. Where his chest is, you can kind of tell that that's where it is, because you can still see it from the shuffling of his clothes, but it's no longer like at his limbs anymore.
Well, I told Bernard, I don't know if this is even a good idea to bring this disease to the town.
A good idea? No, of course not. But an interesting one. Well, that seems much more up to my speed.
I don't trust this guy.
You see Bernard just kind of look around at the forest and the trees and just kind of just... Feels nice to be out. Feels like a nice place to be. Tell me, did all of you... Well, have all of you been out of Borgbal recently?
Nope.
How long have all of you been here?
Oh, we've been there for we got here and then we were stuck in the reflection for the last 3 days. So
So you've been in Borgbal for what? A week?
For a week. Yes.
Ah, envious. Very envious indeed. A place like this is beautiful to visit once or twice, to try and make your fortune. But making your fortune, there's no point if you can't bring it back, right?
True.
The entrance is just as important as the exit. And to tell you this, I haven't left this place for a decade. I haven't seen my mother nor my father for over 10 years now, although they may not recognize me for who I am anymore. No, this place is a place that you get sucked into, but instead of it being a treasure trove of things to see and experience, a tourist location, it is a whirlpool. The first time you enter, you can exit, if you struggle hard enough. The deeper you get, the farther you'll get pulled down. And when you reach the eye of that storm, you'll be dragged down deeper than you can even imagine. I would suggest this, novices. Leave this place. Find your adventure in the material world. Because if you stay here, pursuing what you think you want, you'll never find what you need. Plus, you might get turned into an ogre like me, so that's probably not a good thing.
God.
And you see him just kind of look over at all of you. You may not trust me because I am an ogre and all, but I'll tell you this. South Camp is paradise compared to the rest of Borgbal. Don't regret leaving it.
Since it seems like you've been here for a while, and I've never seen a golden hearthstone. What does that mean? What's the difference?
It is. This was a blue one once. But a golden hearthstone. A blue hearthstone only turns golden when its owner claims a source of power. And they claim a reflection for themselves.
What the
And see where it landed me. I'm stuck in South Camp.
Turn into ogre, guys.
I'm stuck here. Come. We have to go before your next adventure. Come on. He just continues walking. You see Jeffy just kind of looking around. He's just kind of jumping around. He seems to be completely oblivious to all of this. But as all of you begin to walk for a while,
I go up to Jeffy and I give him a book, man, that I wrote called Make Out Tactics. I told him you might need this later on in life. Don't read it now.
You guys are like, oh, don't worry, I can't read.
Oh, good. But there are pictures.
As you just kind of hand it over, and he just kind of grabs it. He looks around. He puts it in his bag, and he's kind of just like, "Thank you," and he just continues to do his own thing. You guys eventually reach South Camp again. The high walls, the watery waterfalls, the shifting of the landscape. You guys begin to reach the edge of South Camp. It is currently around, I would say around like 2 a.m. in the morning. Took a while to walk there, do everything you needed to do, and come back. Bernard just kind of looks at all of you and he kind of says, "If I recall correctly, all of you are leaving very soon, right?"
Yes, at dawn.
All right. Your little friend here is in gentle repose. His corpse will not expire anytime soon. But there are 2 things we must do. 1, we need to hire a bishop greater than I to resurrect this young one. Number 2, you must destroy that lich. And his phylactery, of course. Alright?
Of course.
I will say this. You have a year to do it.
Thank God.
Plenty of time. And, of course, Vills has a message to all of you. He says, "Thank you for being all my friends."
Robot tears come out. Damn.
Good luck on your future adventures. Come find me in the hospital if you need me.
Don't I still have to follow my deal or debt or something like that?
We can solve it once you come back.
Ah, I see.
Where's a good place for us to stay? Because although we are Angel Feather, we don't associate with Joanna. She's kind of crazy.
A good place to stay. There's an inn just down the road. It's quite cheap. Maybe a few copper.
Oh, really?
I mean, when are you leaving?
Oh, dawn.
At this point,
dawn.
just sleep among the stars.
Alrighty.
Now you're speaking my language.
Freaking walk.
As you guys walk into South Camp, Bernard and Jeffy separate. Bernard just kind of gives a very solemn wave, while Jeffy just kind of jumps up and he's waving at all of you and just kind of follows Bernard, just grabbing his book. And he just kind of goes over. And he leaves. The rest of you, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go find the good side of. Let's go find the good side of. Let's just sleep. I'm gonna go find a good.
I mean,
place
is
to sleep.
everything is closed right now, right?
It's 2 a.m. Only places are open are like taverns.
Okay, never mind then. Yeah, I'm down to sleep and wake up on the next session.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine with me too.
You guys find a small place to sleep, some corner somewhere.
Here,
That gives a bit
guys,
of
I'll show
fun.
you the ropes. I'll show you guys the ropes on sleeping outside.
Yes, there are plenty of
Alright, choose a
rocks.
spot.
Plenty of rocks.
Choose a spot.
Here's a spot.
Just
Mhm.
click on the. Just click somewhere, and we'll just take us there. Hopefully, it's a good
Right here.
spot.
We have to hide in the trees. You know,
Oh
in case of
gosh,
an ambush.
dude, that's where they're gonna kidnap me, bro. That's where the
That's literally right
fucking.
next to where they're gonna kidnap him.
Let's go here.
Yeah, we'll be-
This place looks nice.
We'll be right here. No, we have to hide
Okay,
it
okay,
within the trees.
okay.
Let's blend in with Mother Nature.
All right.
I'll
Make sure
show
there's no
you
other
guys.
hobos here, though.
You quickly look
Here,
around.
here,
There are no other hobos because everyone here is rich enough to afford an inn.
Oh, nice.
Hey guys, I'll show you the rope. I'll teach you how to use the bathroom. First, we need a shovel.
Dude, I'm just gonna go to the end to use the restroom.
No. Friend. You must do it my way.
Wait, I forgot. Herald's the hobo. That's his backstory.
We must do it my way. I'll show you. Oh boy, I have much stories to tell you. Like when I used the bathroom in the desert. Oh, so many scorpions.
I hope you don't have to use the bathroom in the snow place that we're going to.
Oh, most definitely.
As all of you turn in for at least a few hours, and you just kind of rest up.
I keep first watch.
You guys don't have to keep watch.
Just kidding.
I'll say this. You guys can go to level 3.
Oh,
Right now?
Yes, you guys are going to need it to get through the ice place. The reason why is because the ice place is the hardest one out of all 3 of them.
I know. I remember you telling us
Who's
that.
the idiot who chose that?
It was you that chose that. I was like, dude, I kind of just want to go to this fairy tale place, bro.
Fairy tale. No,
Get some easy water, bro.
So
dude, ice is so cool though.
you guys are now level 3, so you guys can go ahead and level up your characters.
What's the website called again for the D&D thing?
Builder 2E.
Okay.
Also, by the way, since I level you guys up right now, even if you guys go back to the fairy tale place, things are changing. Obviously, it gets more difficult. Blah 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 blah.
Yep. I'm gonna go poop.
We're level 3 now.
Yes.
Yeah.
All we've been
dude,
doing
just-
is running. I got my ass kicked twice.
Yeah.
You guys are now level
I'll be
3. Yeah.
Oh man. Vills is dead.
He's dead, but he's gently reposed, meaning that.
Yeah, bro. There's a spell, bro. Just link out the spell, Will. They don't know it's a spell.
Is that the end of this session today or what?
That's the end. Yeah, we're done.
All right. We'll go ahead and close stream. I'm super tired too, so. Is Alex
Okay.
still here? Oh, Alex.
No, he said he has to pick up Melina.
Yeah, you want to go pick up Melina?
Oh, okay.
All right, that's the end. Goodbye.
All right. Thanks for joining, everybody. Till the next session.
Peace out.